Welcome to Elite Encounters. I'd like to give a special welcome back to the Elite. Yes, that's you, our awesome subscribers and followers. You guys can catch us on Twitch and YouTube live on Tuesdays like we are doing right now. And you can catch us on Mondays for the Bloodlords campaign. And make sure you check out Barnabas Brushes on Wednesdays. And we are here and want you to check out that channel and the different links there. Check out our Patreon and that awesome subscribe and follow button. Hit that and you too can become one of the Elite. Previously on Soul Severed, the party, United Souls, had gained a few new friends, acquaintances, allies. They're not quite sure what they want to all be yet. And had made their ways into the southern Dwarven nation's mountains and had found the forger of the Divine Bane. Upon finding the forger and finding out that she was already creating the Divine Bane for another group for Charlotte at the behest of 13, an old companion who seems to be confused as to what's going on after causing a bunch of trouble and such. And the angel decided to test their conviction. And she began the trial of conviction. And we kind of left off in the middle of it. We've got people in different parts of this broken realm or reality that she has placed them in or that they were transported to. They're not quite sure if they're in a dream or reality. And we're right in the middle of things. And I'm getting ready to make somebody kind of go up because it was Irnela that was first up because we stopped kind of mid everything. And it is your turn, Irnela. You had been shaken out of your kind of stupor being there in the nice little quiet grove with food around you. You can hear the whispers talking about, it's all right, you can rest. There's plenty to eat. Let someone else bear this burden.
Yes. And there was plenty to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm full.
I've been abandoned. Well, you got about 6 seconds of stuffing something into your mouth before.
I'm a little person. Doesn't take much. Okay, so I can assume I can tell that Avery is still under the trance of this place.
She seems to be quite relaxed and still reaching for more food. Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to try to shake her out of it. However, I would do that.
Well, how would you like to try?
Well, I don't want to shoot her.
Okay. That's probably good.
Just 2 hands on the shoulders and give her a firm shaking.
I don't want to shoot her.
I don't want to shoot her. I will if I have to, but I don't know her. Really?
I'll tell you what. Let's.
Shaking Avery syndrome.
I will take.
Yes.
I will take diplomacy or I would even allow you to use a thievery on that one if that would be better. It's diplomacy or thievery, however you want. You're kind of trying to break her out of a trap, so either one.
Oh, how about a 31?
Ooh. Which one are you doing?
Nice.
They're the same.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So we'll say diplomacy because that seems a little more above board.
All right, you give her a good shake and she kind of goes, oh. Looks at the bacon that she's holding in her hand, looks at you. I have my own pocket bacon. I guess I don't need that.
Yeah, I think we need to start heading towards where the others are. There seems to be possibly something happening in that house.
She kind of looks over there. All right, so you've taken one action to kind of shake her out of that. Mm-hmm. What else would you like to do?
I would like to start moving towards Esteban.
Okay. And your movement speed?
35.
All right, so 25 gets you here. 30 here. You can get right into the other section with your 35 feet. And I will need a will save.
Of course.
Pardon me.
33.
All right, 33. You hear these voices that are talking about you left us, and how could you? And you it's kind of one of those of having your memory. You kind of go, maybe they sound familiar, but you're not sure if you should feel guilty or if you should recognize these voices, so they really don't bother you very much at all. They don't make you feel guilty. They don't make you feel any kind of way, really. So you have one more action.
Sometimes not having memories is beneficial. I'm just going to keep moving. I'll use my last action to get right there next to
Get
Esteban.
right beside Esteban here.
I don't know that I want to go in, but I want to be close enough that I can.
You can see that creature there, and you can see several kind of hunched over some kind of little something. There's a kind of spectral figure he seems to be holding onto in the corner, and there's also the glow of the lantern with him as well. All right, so that takes the rest of your turn, and that brings us to the creatures right beside you there. All right. There it is. I had to find my paper. All right, Several.
What?
He gets so testy sometimes. All right, so it will come in with a claw at you.
Great.
Move it up one there. So that is going to be a total of 21.
That misses.
All right, and it is going to guilt lash at Esteban. I need Esteban to make a will save, please.
Esteban says, "Whoa, what just happened there?"
Did you just lose it?
He just like flashed away. You'll give me a second. He'll pull right up. You said a will save, you say?
Yes.
Okay. 28.
28. All right. He feels this kind of wave come over him of just echoes of people and things, and he starts to feel guilt, but he manages to tamper it down and not be worried so much about it.
Do you know me? I don't have guilt for nothing.
Actually, I believe he's one of the more guilty of the party.
I don't even know the women's names that I sleep with.
Oh, that's true. He did not get her name. All right, so that's
Which one?
his turn.
Yes.
Yes.
See, luckily for you, I know your name. That automatically takes you off the table.
From around the corner, this
And
thing
onto
comes
the desk.
shambling up to you two.
No. Oh no.
That is a 27 to hit you, Ernela.
Yeah, no, that would hit.
All right, that is going to be 17 points of slashing damage as these claws dig into you.
Ouch.
All right. Took its movement to get over there for 2 movements, and that is going to end its turn. Where did my list go? There we go. That brings us to Avery. She has been snapped out of her rest. She looks over, she can see that Azara has pretty much laid herself down and is kind of inching up on the picnic and wanting to get all nice and comfy as well, so.
Leave it.
Okay, roll me a nature.
You know that thing that Esteban did with the poof and the... Yeah, Avery did the same thing.
Hers is just much slower than mine.
Pardon?
If she has any nature like I do, it's gonna be at least a 26, so...
Okay. She kind of eyes her and she sits up.
Go help Esteban.
All right, she's going to then take hers. Get across here. She'll be right there by Esteban. She can't really get any closer, I don't think. What is her movement speed? Do you have it pulled up?
35.
35? Yeah, that's gonna get her. She can get right here. Can you roll an attack for her, please?
That's a 22.
22 will just miss. She claws at it, and her claws kind of just rake through the tatters of clothing that seem to be off of this body of this creature coming at her. So she misses that. Avery has 2 more actions? No, 1 more action.
Let's do the longbow.
Okay.
'Cause,
She's staying right there then.
Yeah.
All right.
That's on brand.
How about a 27?
27 will hit. Damage.
Six.
6 points of damage to that one. All right.
I'm sorry, does Avery have sneak attack?
She gains a precision damage when her animal companion is right there within melee with it. So she gains another, I think it's a D4.
It says a D6, ma'am.
It might be D6 then.
So take another 4.
All right.
So 10 total, because I'm shooting at the one that Athara is on.
And now at the end of your turn, since you are still within that area, make another will save, please.
I don't wanna.
All that hard work not to get shot.
Right?
Maybe. Probably. 21.
All right. So after doing all that, and she's going, she kind of looks back at the food and goes, yeah, that looks too good to leave. She's going to be staying right there. You see the lantern beside you dim slightly.
We're gonna have a pep talk with these people after we're done here.
It's bacon!
I tried.
It's bacon! Hey, I shot and I helped my party.
Hey,
But
yeah,
it's bacon.
It's time to reward myself. Yeah.
It's bacon!
It's pretty much the way she's looking at it. It's time for her to reward herself. So now she's gonna have her some bacon, but that is
Jesus.
Bacon.
all right.
Take 2 actions to shoot the bad guys and 3 actions to eat the bacon.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. So that brings us to Esteban.
Great. Mr. Esteban will use. There's one next to him, right, or close to him? Yes.
There's one on the other side of Irnela.
Great. He will back up and try to get as close to make sure that Avery is within 60 feet. I don't know if she is or not based on what I can't see because I'm blind. But I will do call and response as an action, and I will do Courageous Anthem
How far back is he going?
just to make sure that far enough that Avery is within inside the radius.
It's 60-foot radius. You wouldn't need to move.
Then
Isn't it
he won't
60
move.
feet?
Yep.
Okay.
And then he will put.
Oh, my
He-
feet are wet. Sorry. It's really bugging me.
Is he within 30 feet of Avery, or is he 35 feet?
He's more than 30 feet.
Well, I don't want any of that then.
Okay, so back him up then.
No, he'll just stay where he is. That's
Okay.
fine. He'll put. Who's over here? Is Irnela over by us now?
Yes.
He'll put winning streak on her.
Okay. All right. Irnela, you have winning streak on you. You are quickened right now, so you'll get an extra action on your turn, or does she immediately get to take that extra action?
On her turn.
Okay.
She'll get it.
All right. So, gotta keep on winning streak here. It's on your Nayla. All right. Does that take care of Esteban, sir?
Yep, he's done.
All right. So that brings us to Chevy. You are
So-
right there. You see.
He in case you missed it, he didn't back up, but he did call and response and his anthem. So
Okay.
everyone has the bard buff running, and if you're within 60 feet of him, right? Again, you have the Veil of Valor,
30.
or 30 feet.
30 right now.
So you're within 30 feet of him, you'll get the hat bonus. So double dipping on the Esteban. +2. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I mean, I'll double check that, but I believe he's only at 30 feet with the Veil of Valor. Double checking here. You guys are at level. So yeah, it's 30 feet. All right. So Chevy, that brings us to you. You can feel the peacefulness around you, but you had resisted it. But you see, after getting up and getting Azara moving, she pulls out her bow, she shoots, and then kind of goes, yeah, I should reward myself with some of that bacon. And looks right back down at it. Seeming to be relaxing yet again.
As a reaction to that, can I do counter performance to try to break her out of that and let her reroll the save?
Let me look at that.
Saving throw against an auditory or visual effect.
It is a mental hazard.
All right, then I will move forward up by Azara.
Okay, so you're going to move
30
over here. You're going to
30
leave
feet.
Avery there.
Yeah,
His accent's way better
How
than
many?
ours.
30 feet.
30 feet.
Playing him.
15.
Name Cheviton.
That's what your accent's way
So
better
there's
when you
30.
do it than
You're
when we
still
do.
within that
Yeah.
that section
I
at 30
tried.
Did her best.
I
It's all right,
tried.
sunshine. Can I see anyone inside that building?
Not quite from there. You can see some kind of creature, barely. Has quite a bit of cover from you, but
Okay. I'm gonna do electric arc, which is a cantrip.
Okay.
So within 30 feet, one or two targets within 30 feet of me if I can target two.
that one is just out of your range there inside, but you can get the one right there in front of your Nayla.
Basic reflex for that one.
All right. It rolled one.
All right. So is that double damage then?
Critical fail.
on
That
this?
is a critical fail on its part.
Does anyone have some extra D4s I could borrow?
I have 4.
I need 10.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Well, I can give you
Two.
4.
Oh my!
I can give you
one.
5.
Here you want two?
Okay, there's 5 total.
You want to just roll
I'll
those
just
twice?
roll those twice.
Okay, good.
Okay, because
Okay,
cantrips
only
being
have one.
passed is.
Yeah. Can't hand out the puny dice.
That's 14 plus. D4s are hard to pick up. 23 electricity damage.
All right. 23 electricity to that one.
And that is my turn. 24 because I believe I get an extra 1 for my Thunderstone.
You also get
Alright.
2 from
Oh, plus another 2. So 26?
Well,
Alright.
don't
okay,
forget
so
your super ball.
36,
Yeah.
but you did that is the 2 from Esteban.
Is that all
1
double?
from your Thunderstone. All that's doubled. So I'll add
29.
Yeah. All right.
All the buffs.
Keep adding.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep adding all the buffs.
We'll just
Gotta
round
remember
up
all
to
your buffs.
50.
Yeah, that was a 2-action spell, so that is my turn.
All right, and all right, so that brings us to Sunshine. You are still within the maze of mirrors. You did see Runa head.
Yep. Runa didn't come back, so I'm going to go forward, turn the way she did, and
There's
my
20.
movement-
Yeah, I colored back.
What is your
30?
If I
30?
recall correctly.
There's 30. I believe you did.
Yeah, you did.
So there's 30 feet of movement right there. You can see her looking out.
I'm going to keep going.
Okay. Do you want to step out and past her?
This might be rude, but can I pick her up?
Sure. That will
And
take an
move.
action, but yeah.
Okay. First action, move down the hall. Second action,
move and pick her
Move
up.
to Runa, and the rest of my movement out which is all 3 actions.
All right, that is 20 feet of movement to right here. Do you want to get closer to this thing or no? 20 feet of movement brings you into the burned village, but not quite up to the creature. That puts you about 5 feet from it.
I'll put Runa down as a free action in front of me.
Okay. Putting her beside it or no? guys
Beside it, so she can
beside
flank
it.
it.
Okay.
Or
Well, you need
Sure.
to move yourself closer to do that. You want to take that
Yeah.
last 5 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of surrounding it then. Put Runa facing behind it so she's flanking it. Runa, you actually had 2 held actions, is what I have
did.
down here.
She just got express road.
cleric delivery service.
Yeah.
Sorry, it'd be rogue delivery service.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's your local rogue.
Here's your rogue. Boom. Right behind this thing, you are now flanking. Would you like to attack it? Or would you like to use your actions?
Are you Iodotree's version of lift?
Perhaps. I did lift her.
And I
I'll
will
lift
need
your spirits and
I
your
will
body.
need a will save from you as you exited the mirrors,
Yes.
reaching out for you, and then I will need another one for entering into this new area.
Lovely.
Don't forget your bonuses from Esteban.
I assume I need one too.
Yes.
Don't forget your bonuses from Esteban.
It's a +2, right? From Esteban?
Yes.
How about a 29
Okay.
for the first one?
You definitely resist whatever it's trying to do as it touches out at you. Runa.
36.
36. You definitely resisted as well. And entering into this area, since it is actually your turn, go ahead and give me the will save for in the burned village.
36.
Okay. All right. You hear kind of familiar voices. With a 36, you recognize a few of them. You even hear the little boy Billy, help my mother, kind of things. You didn't help. Don't leave us. That kind of thing. You hear these voices echoing out to you, and almost as if they're trying to make you feel guilty, but you know that's not how that worked. So that ends Sunshine's turn. We're getting ready to start at the top of the order, but I take it you want to take your 2 actions there, Runa?
Yes.
Go for it. What would you like to do?
Twin faint.
All right.
I was just making sure I was knowing how to do it.
No, you're fine. I'm still rogue delivery service.
Yeah, she's laughing at herself
Giggling
for dropping you off.
Didn't even
giggling at
ask.
her
Just
own
pick up
joke.
the small people and move them around.
Listen, there's some weird shit going on in that mirror maze, and I don't know how long I can stand it. I don't know how long she can withstand it, so we get her out of there, and
Yep. Understandable.
I'm helping.
27?
27
With one of them, I'm assuming.
to hit.
Yeah.
Yes, that will hit.
Do you want me to roll the other to hit before I do damage, or?
No, that's fine. You can give me damage for the first one and then roll the second one.
Okay.
This is a twin feint. Is it a 1 action or a 2 action thing?
It's using the last of my actions, yeah.
Okay. Don't forget
Does that
your,
add to damage?
Don't forget your precision damage. Yeah.
Yes,
Sneak attack.
the bard does
Oh, I
add to
have
damage.
sneak attack this
Yep.
one?
You
Okay,
should.
so currently 4, 7, 8, 9. 14, 19.
19. All right. It kind of growls back at you, but it still seems to be moving around. Go ahead and give me your second one.
Oh, that's worse. 23.
23 will miss.
Okay.
23 misses. It kind of, wise to you being back there now, it just kind of moves a little bit out of the way of your blades. And
Rude.
that brings us to the top of the round to Sivril.
This thing that's in the room with me, I'm going to swing around again and slash at him.
Okay. Runa, go ahead and give me a will save for being in this new area.
12. That's 33.
33 will hit.
35.
35 will be a crit.
29.
29 on your will save. Okay, yeah, you hear echoes of people and things that you've either saved or helped, and you hear them saying things that are not true about how you didn't help them. You start almost as if they're trying to make you feel guilty, or maybe people you don't even know, but you just kind of shake off the whispers.
Takes 34 points of damage and 8 persistent bleed.
All right.
And then I will take my 2 remaining actions, put my back to the thing, and protect the kid and protect the lantern.
Okay, so 2 actions saved for protection.
Yep.
All right. That brings us to Runa. Right back to you.
How many actions does hiding take?
It takes 1.
If you're looking at hiding to get your sneak attack, all you have to do is flank the thing, and it automatically triggers it.
Oh,
Yeah. So unlike like D&D and stuff like that, where there's different things that have to trigger for you to get sneak attack, if they're flanked or if they're off guard to you in any way, you will deliver their sneak attack. So, like, I have ways to leave the enemy off guard, and you won't even need to be flanking. You could just be standing right in front of them and just be shanking bitches.
okay. Good to know. Then I'm just gonna twin faint at it again.
Yeah, let
Okay,
them have it.
go for it. So 2 actions for Twin Faint, correct?
Yep.
All right. First attack.
$30.
30 will hit. Roll damage.
Nine, 13, 15, 16, 17.
17 points of damage. All right. Growls again, but takes it second attack on your Twin Faint. Yes. What are you giggling about over there, Several?
33.
What Barnabas put in the chat. He put shanking bitches and incorporating hoes. Oh boy. Here we go.
I love it.
Wow.
Elite Encounters LLC.
How much?
33.
33 to hit. That will hit. Are you adding your +2 from the bard as well to hit? Okay. Your Nayla, you're on deck.
15 more.
15 more. All right. It is looking pretty rough. It's not looking happy. Kind of hissing and growling at you, and it's turned most of its attention toward you and away from your Nayla. All right. So your Nayla, it is you have that was 2 actions. You have 1 more. What would you like to do?
We just stab it again.
Stab it again. All right. Don't forget your multi-attack penalty.
So it's -5, right?
Yes.
$29, 30, 31.
That will hit.
1 minute.
1 minute till what?
I asked her how long the electricity thing she put on me lasted. Said 1 minute.
Longer than this combat?
21,
Hopefully.
Yeah,
22, 23.
I totally forgot
23
about
points
it.
of damage. All right.
forgot about
you
it.
see this thing kind of go and fall over. It falls down dead. You have ended that one. All right. And Several, I do need your will save for being in this area.
He forgot my specials.
Runa, go ahead and give me another will save at the end of your turn for this area.
Mine's 29.
Pick a number.
Okay. Pick a
Not
number.
that number. It laid like crooked, so I
was
poked my
cocked.
box,
Oh,
and then
you
it
can re-roll
went to a way lower number, like a butthead.
It was cocked. You should have just re-rolled it.
I mean, I can.
Well, yeah, if it's cocked, re-roll it.
So much better. 33.
All right. And Cyril, what was yours?
It's supposed to be my
29.
number today.
29.
33.
All right. For you, you start hearing, you did this to me.
Did I fail the save?
You did not.
If I
You hear it sounds like Kilara, like your daughter.
if I get a success,
But
it's
it's
an
not.
automatic critical success because of bravery.
You definitely hear through the voice and know that it's something imitating her voice.
Where's the voice coming from? The
Seems
thing.
to just be in your head.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So both of you making those saves, kind of shaking off the area. That brings us to Irnela.
All right. Well, I guess I will at least get in the doorway
Okay.
of the house so I can kind of see if there's a way I can shoot something without shooting.
Oh yeah, you can shoot it.
Because I don't want to hit my.
You don't want it to go through him and hit your buddy. I feel like another seer or someone doing this has really wronged her somewhere.
Look, just trying to be a good party member. I'm gonna.
It's called emotional damage.
We're all there deep down.
100%.
Don't let her fool you. This seer has done lots of emotional damage. You can look over at Runa there, and
Yeah.
she has a great story.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to use my. Where's my
Trying to
little
figure out
thing?
which one you mean.
Paired shot.
Really? Paired shot.
Yep.
All right.
So
Oh,
that means
that
I'm
one.
going to
Like a grape.
with
Sorry.
both hands.
Okay. This is a single action, double action.
It's a double action.
2 actions. All right.
Except I just closed my character out. Because
Oh, no.
Oh, that seems to be a problem
Yeah, it
today.
seems to be
Really,
going around.
well, I did it myself though, not like it didn't just shut
It wasn't
down
the
on me.
tech, so we're not
No.
blaming Jinx.
You don't have to admit that.
Yeah.
Blame Microwatch.
I can do that. Okay. So rolling
problem.
the double-barreled pistol first.
All right, go for it.
That's a 29.
29 will hit.
Okay. So that's 3 of these. Oh, jeez. 3 ones. Plus 7. So 10.
Okay.
Plus 2 from the bard.
Oh, plus 2 from the bard, so 12.
All right.
And then from the wrist launcher.
Plus 2 from the bard.
Yeah, that's a 24.
Okay. 24 will miss.
Yeah, that figured. And so then I moved, and I 2 actions, so I'm done.
All right, so that brings us to its turn. Let's see. It is going to do a step beside you. So, just 5 foot of movement. And it's slashing at the childlike figure.
That I'm covering.
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like to use one of your actions to prevent it? To have it hit you instead?
Yep.
All right. So that is a hit on the kid. I don't know if that would hit you. That's a, well, yeah, 33 will hit.
I assume that I'm leaning into it, so
Yeah.
it's going to hit me.
But a 33 would hit either way, so. All right. That'll be 18 points of slashing damage. However, as Sibrel moves into the way, you see the lantern glow a little brighter. All right.
Don't forget his 8 bleed damage.
Just a moment as I look to see. There it is. Here's my artifact. And I have to heal that artifact the amount that it got here. Alright, so that is not the end of it. It moved, it slashed at the kid, and it will take a swipe at the kid again. -5, that 33, then no, 35 becomes a 30.
I'll take it.
Alright, so that takes all your actions.
Yep.
And that is another, almost max damage. That is a 23 points of damage, slashing damage, as it cuts into you.
Got it.
All right, and that brings us to Avery.
Bacon.
Bacon. You see, she
sure it
does
turns
get a
pretty
will
easy, huh?
save.
Yeah.
Here we go. We'll save.
Give her another will save. You see the lantern dim.
Natural 20.
Oh! She's starting to, she literally got it right here, and she goes, oh, what am I doing?
Sunshine's bacon so much better.
Avery turned down bacon.
Yeah, no, she's like, yeah, that's true. Hers is better. And actually, with a natural 20, she kind of looks at it. It doesn't look so tasty anymore. It looks a little greenish, like maybe it's
Ew,
been
I
there
put that
a
in my
bit.
mouth.
Yeah, she drops it real quick.
What?
All right. All right. So, sorry.
Oh boy.
She drops it real quick, and she can take one action now that she's gotten out of that.
As she turns around, can she see Sivril?
She cannot see Sivril. Sivril is inside the burned house.
Well, I'm gonna go join my friends.
What's her movement speed?
35.
She can just get over there. No, not quite. She's right here. She cannot quite get over there. She can get right by Chevy. She probably looks like Chevy and goes, that bacon's rotten. Don't try it.
Thanks, I know.
Thanks, I didn't fall into that trap.
Oh. All right, so
That bacon's raw.
that brings us to Esteban.
It's green.
Yeah. It's definitely green. What?
What?
Put that in your mouth.
No. Fucking gross.
Why didn't you stop me?
It's weird.
All right, so Esteban still has this one outside, right? Where's the one
yes.
outside dead? No, he's still
No,
there.
the one outside is gone.
Okay, so
Yes.
can he see the one that's inside that's attacking Sivril?
Yeah, he can see it.
Great.
A little bit of kind of.
I'm going to use Phase Bolt.
Okay.
Baseballs.
Phase Bolt.
Don't die.
That's bad. He rolled a 1.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Those must not be Esteban dice.
This is what happens when you're not here.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he
I have
rolled
a
a 1.
question. Would that be considered a skill check or a savings throw?
That is
Either?
a
That's
spell
an attack roll.
It's
So
a spell
neither.
attack.
Neither.
Damn. Not that lucky, I guess.
No.
Okay. Well, I mean that could have gone a lot worse. He got so excited about it, he kind of leans over to the side, kind of putting himself off balance, and he goes, phase bolt. And just the
He
force
says
of
it
it and
too.
the exact,
Phase bolt!
He's an anime
excitement of it.
character.
He released the spell with so much enthusiasm, he knocks himself onto his ass. So he falls prone.
Love that for him.
Yep.
I'll take my
his
one
favorite
action to
position.
stand the fuck back up.
All right. So he will stand the fuck back up. like some crazy anime character.
I'm just saying.
All right.
He's not even glowing or flying at the moment, so
That can be changed.
shut up.
What's hilarious is I almost read that as Chewy, but it's Chevy.
Wow.
Chewy bacon.
I don't think I'm going to eat bacon for a while.
She's making up your name as she goes, don't worry.
Chevy, we are to you.
Yeah, I will move my 30 feet into the building.
Okay, you're gonna move over here and in.
Oh, no.
Chewy.
Chewy
15
bacon.
and
Chewy
30
bacon.
will put you like right inside here.
And I'll follow up with my electric arc again if I can see a
You
target.
can see it right there.
Is that like
All
a tag
right.
team or something
Give
between him and
me a
Avery?
basic reflex save.
Is that like a tag team between him and Avery? Chevy Bacon?
That's another one.
Can I borrow those again?
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna need to roll them twice.
I don't know.
It must be that amulet you got on.
Okay.
Maybe.
Still get the +2, correct?
get the +2.
Alright, so +3 doubled. So +6 to all this. That's 6, 10, 12.
However, we've not had any kind of
14.
criticals. The winning streak is gone. However, Nayla, you do have one more action.
Oh,
We did
shoot.
forget that.
We did.
We'll let you take
That's
that,
not
and then
true.
we'll see.
Several criticals.
+6.
This last round?
Yes.
Yeah.
This last round that I went, I criticaled.
Oh, well then you should be.
Is that
critical.
for attacks? Because
It's for any critical.
Well, because I crit.
You also
I crit
nat
with
20.
the
was
last
on a
electric
save.
bolt as well, right?
does that not count
You
if
did,
it's on
but
a
you were
save?
not within
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
the amount of feet. You have to be within 20 feet of the one that is on it, and she was over here, so you would have been 25 feet away, unfortunately.
This one was just slightly better than the last one. 32
32.
electric damage.
All right. Several, you also were not within 20 feet of her when you crit.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, no.
Well, didn't
No, she moved, so
I-
You would've been?
Avery was in
Okay.
the picnic area.
Yeah, Avery was still.
She would have moved. She
Alright.
moved after I attacked.
It's not going to matter because she's
No,
going to
no,
get a
she
crit on
goes-
this
she
extra
goes-
attack, anyways.
That's
so-
right. That's right.
yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
What's the last action you want to take there, Irnela?
I might as well shoot again.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
go
will.
for it.
Yeah. Here comes that natural 20.
Bring the pain.
Not
Oh
quite.
no, not at all.
Oh.
19.
19 will
No,
miss.
not quite.
You're only 15 off.
Oh,
No
damn.
big deal.
So
At least it wasn't a 1.
when the roll
Esteban
gets
gives you a
canceled
glare.
by the multi-attack penalty,
Wow.
always a great day.
Yeah, definitely. All right. But I guess it would continue on for a round since several. Well, no. Yeah, because she moved after you.
She moved after I attacked,
So,
so
yeah.
it would end.
So it is ended. So no more winning streak right now.
Damn.
No more winning streak right now. And we just had Chevy go. We are to Sunshine. I need Chevy, you to make a will save being in this area.
26.
26. That will do it. Barely. You hear your daughter. I just need to walk. You need to let me walk. You're not letting me go.
No, ma'am.
You're grounded.
And it starts to drip into your ears that you feel you barely are able to push the thought out that she starts saying, "This is killing me to stay here." And you're able to push it away though. All right. That brings us to Sunshine.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Can I see several? And
No,
the
there's
creature?
a bit of a door in your way there. You see everybody going into that house, but you
Okay.
can't quite see it.
Well, my first step is to move to the door.
Okay. You can move to the door, or you do see that this wall is kind of cut out here.
That's
Well,
fine. I'll do that.
Yeah, you can see a little bit. If you just move right here, you'll be able to see several.
Okay.
You can see through there.
And there's a beastie.
There is. It's not
Okay.
looking too good. It looks kind of fried and slashed up.
Yeah, this thing's taking like
Oh, good.
the fucking most epic electric arcs I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Those were better
What's
than when
cool
you
is that
had
can
when
target
the
two
elf brought
creatures.
artillery,
I'm
man.
just saying. What?
I said what's cool is I can target two
I know-
creatures if
I
they're
know.
within 30 feet of each other.
I know.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I was thinking about doing something, and then I was like, that's probably not a great idea.
It's always a great idea.
Okay, fine.
She says fine. The worst that's gonna happen is you're just gonna need to heal me after this.
No, nope, you're fine. Does a 34 hit?
It does. Did you add your bard?
No, I did not.
36.
36. That is a crit.
Would it be 37 because?
34, 35. He adds 2.
Okay. Sorry, math is hard.
Okay. So you have a 36.
Uh huh.
That is a crit.
Oh my god.
What did you do?
What is she about to do? What do you need?
Does this thing have an unholy trait?
Is that what you need?
It does not.
What do you need?
6. A
Oh.
d6.
A D6?
Actually, give me both of your damage dice.
There you go.
Because, you know, it's going to be. And this is a crit. Oh, I cast Holy Light, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, look at them go.
I know, right? So 19 plus 19 is
38.
38 fire damage.
Did you add the two from the bard?
No,
That you got a double, so it's actually
so
40.
42. All right, Sunshine, end it.
there's a ray of light that comes out of her hands and my hands and goes through the center of the creature and just completely blows it apart, kind of bathing several in this warm, holy light, just so he knows I'm there.
Yeah, you feel the ash and such from this creature kind of drift onto you, and
Shit.
it actually is. It's a little warm. It's a little singy for a moment. Kind of look back, you see Sunshine's hair over top of the wall over there.
Singy.
It is your turn.
My turn, eh?
Yeah, top of the order. Sunshine, make a save for being inside of this area, please.
Are there any other bad guys in the vicinity?
You don't see any.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right.
Okay.
You say "fuck you" to the voices in your head.
That's because I know that I've done everything I can in my power to help everybody that is around me.
This is true.
Huh. Well, into this little figure. I think we've killed everything or dispatched everything. I think you're safe. And then I stand up and I don't know where you're trying to get to or where you're trying to go, but wherever it is, go now.
It grabs your hand.
I don't think this is it. Where do you need to go?
Away.
Okay. Away. Sunshine!
Yes?
Where are you going to take it? We're still in combat round.
I'm moving
Still
towards
combat
Sunshine.
rounds.
Okay, so you come moving out here. This thing is gone. And you have 35 feet movement, right?
I have
40?
40.
I have 40?
40?
All right, so at 35 feet, you're right there beside Sunshine.
I'm still right there too, right?
No, I moved
She moved a little bit.
a little bit.
He has the hand of this kind of shining, ghostly child.
He says he needs. They, he, she, it says that he needs to get out of here.
Okay.
Okay, so you've used one action to get out.
I want
there.
to. I want to use
find an exit. Let's find an exit.
Yes, I agree. I want to use my last action to essentially convince this kid to go with Sunshine and let me have my hand back.
He takes the child and he puts it in Sunshine's arms.
I just go like, I have his hand or her
You
hand.
put his hand in her
and
hand.
I just go, I trust her with my life. You can trust her, I promise.
Okay, are you trying to reassure the child?
If you're going to make me roll, it's going to be no. What do you want me to roll?
Roll diplomacy.
Esteban! Here we go, boys.
Shit, I'm not even trained in that.
That's 15.
All right.
That's 15.
Okay.
It's not horrible.
I have a +2, okay? I have a 15.
I have a +3.
That's almost my modifier.
The slight dimming of the lantern as you put the child's hand in hers and say, I trust her with my life, and you feel this child's hand grab yours, Sunshine. You see the light go back to what it was when you guys first got this lantern. It seems to be fully back to its original state. And you feel the entirety of this place. And you see them connect right here. The burned village becomes more of a ghostly silhouette. Those of you that were inside the building go down to a floor, and you're through the floor, and you're now kind of standing in ghostly wood. Nothing here seems to be real anymore.
Did I just get shorter?
I think we both
You
did.
were outside of it, so that would be Chevy and Irnela. You guys you're kind of partially in a door frame, and the bottom of the door frame, it's more ghostly, and it goes up to about your hip. And you're standing about up to mid-shin in this ghostly thing. You feel nothing underneath your feet except for just this rock now. And everything seems to have, the whole thing shifted closer, everything there being now more illusionary. All right, so that is Civrils. We are moving on to Runa. What would you like to do?
I don't know. What is there to do? Like, everything's dead, right?
It seems to be everything is good right here. You guys can drop out of combat rounds in here if you want to take a moment to regroup and figure out what you'd like to do.
Sure.
Okay. All right, so you're standing there, and since we're out of combat rounds, you guys can speak a little bit. The child itself has dissipated and is gone as well. Now you only see the ghostly figure of the buildings of this burned village. You see this beautiful pasture and such over to the side, but there's no echoes of anybody calling to you. There's no voices in your head trying to make you feel guilty for anything. You can see the entrance to the mirrored realm over there where you two came out of it, and you can see the green pasture. What would you guys like to do? I do need another will save from Avery, as she's still over in the nice green pasture.
Oh, yeah. Crap, I forgot which die I rolled.
It was that orange one in the back. I don't know if that's good for you or bad for you, but
Yeah, which one did she just pick up?
I really don't know which one I
Well,
rolled.
he said he thinks it's the orange.
pretty sure I think it was the orange one.
Well, that's not very good. That's an 18.
Okay.
+2 from the bard.
So
20.
she's like, guys, tired. And she just kind of sits down right there over in the other area, and you see the lantern dim.
I'm going to walk over to her. I'm going to grab her and pick her up.
That's rude, Several.
Angry?
I'm not angry. I'm just
Frustrated?
nope. I'm more disappointed.
Disappointed. All right. So you walk over, and you stepping over into the area to grab her?
I mean, is there a gap between it? You said they connected.
They did connect.
Is it? Do I need to step in there to? That's fine. I'll step
you
in.
can.
I don't care.
You're reaching in
I'll
either
step
way.
there.
And you'll need to make me a will save as
Great.
well.
God, Several, what do you want?
I legit thought Sunshine was saying that shit to me, and I was like, that doesn't sound like you at all. Okay. Okay. That'd be a 31.
Okay. You feel it'd be great to just rest. You kind of feel that calm sensation over there, but you also, hear, it's fine. You can set it down. You don't need to be the bearer of the burden. And you just can't, whatever, and you grab her.
Yeah.
I am the
Kind
burden.
of bodily grab her and yank her over.
Like the big brother to little sister.
Yeah.
I grab her by the hand, and I'm like, in that mom's gonna kick your ass kind of way, and like
yank her over
Yeah.
into the other area.
Yeah.
As you kind of yank her over, she kind of shakes her head and goes, I don't like that area now.
Did you eat too much of that green bacon?
I
Gross.
didn't actually eat it.
Chevy bacon.
Kind of looks back and forth,
Ugh.
Huh.
Okay, well, the place where Runa and I came from wasn't all that great either.
I don't like looking at me a
In
lot.
different forms.
Well, there's like 8 million of them. Clear over exaggeration.
Maybe
There was like 5.
Well, I was gonna say maybe we all have
There's
to
like
be
3
together
different forms.
and like pass whatever the test is, but we clearly passed this test while Avery was over there taking her nap.
Is the light brighter now that Avery's out of the pasture?
Nope. It dimmed a little bit, and then it didn't start glowing anymore.
So what did she say before she threw us in here?
Something about do something that she couldn't.
Into this area specifically, when everything kind of shattered into 3.
Yes.
Didn't you say something
No.
before we came in here about the power of friendship or like emotions affecting this or something on a previous trial you had completed?
Yeah.
I believe it was
I
Sunshine.
didn't say
I
anything
think
the
he's
power of
talking to me.
friendship.
No,
Yes.
Cyril, you've never mentioned the word friendship. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've heard the word friend come out of your mouth.
That's 100%
So-
true.
I hear it all the time.
He is quite different around these people, though. That is something that you would be noticing, both Runa and Chevy. Then again, there's no Charlotte for him to rail against.
Literally.
Yes. We went to Celestia, and we were trying to get into a library, and we had to go through a bunch of tests, and they were very emotional. And finding that when we supported each other, the test became easier for us, so to speak. I mean,
If anyone wants to try to remember what she said as this thing broke apart, you may roll a d20.
Given that, I'm gonna look at Esteban and say, "Hey, let's play a tune together to lighten the mood a bit." Let's see.
I have an 18 on my die.
Pretty sure Esther would probably say something like, that sounds good. I will lead. You can
Yeah.
follow.
Well,
Avery's got a 19.
my friend, how do we put this? I hope you can keep up.
15 or
Performance check?
over. 15 or over will remember.
What am I adding?
Are we
Awesome.
adding any?
We're just doing a wisdom roll.
Avery and Sunshine have it.
Okay.
33 for my performance.
37.
Oh.
Ooh.
Very close.
So, anybody who got over a 15, you remember that the Guardian said, she said to you, you must do more to survive. More than survive. To be a Guardian, sometimes you must mend the break, even when it is not your own.
And when we finished clearing out this section, this piece connected to that piece, correct? Connected to the green area, right?
Yes.
But it is not connected to the mirror area?
It is.
It
It
is.
connected to the two, but those two
But
are
the
not
mirror and the
connected to
green
each other.
is not connected.
Yes.
Okay. I walk toward the mirror place.
Okay. Are you stepping in?
Yes.
All right. That will bring us back into combat rounds as you step in right here.
Esteban and Chevy are playing an epic tune.
They are. What are those
are.
totals again? 33 and 37? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Hang on a moment.
Through the power of music and friendship.
My
We will
Little
rock
Pony.
You know, that is an RPG.
I know.
That
It is an
if you
RPG.
have kids and you want to play an RPG, guys, I highly recommend the My Little Pony RPG for your children. It is amazing. And we were playing with our kids, and we actually had to look an adult in the face and say, that was not very friendly. You lose a friendship token. Because they
That's
were not being a
amazing.
good friend.
Love it.
The kids
That's
are wonderful, though.
The children were great.
They were
and
great.
It really
The
does
adults
give
were
them
the
a
problem.
lot to think about as far as how to be friends and how to learn how to play their character. It's very
I think we're
amazing.
going to switch systems.
It's a
Sounds
very, very
great.
good
Yeah.
one. It
You
is.
get to
It's a
design
very
your own
cute-
pony.
Yeah, you get a little pony to design. It's
You
very
get to
cute.
draw
You know
it.
what my cutie mark's gonna be?
A mask?
Pair of fangs. Fangs right beside a mask.
With a sword?
All right, so that brings us to Sivril. You are walking right in there.
Microwatch.
We're going to
Sivril's
roll
cutie
initiative
mark.
now
On
since
it.
we're starting. Everybody roll initiative. Sivril, when you step in there, the first thing that happens is you see yourself across the way here in this mirror against this wall. You see yourself very triumphant, but right beside you, you see the monster. Eyes red and blood dripping from your mouth. I would like you to make a will save. There's my hazard.
32.
All right, with 32, as it reaches out and touches you, and as I described to them, that strand, you know, if you're thinking about the strands of fate, it's the one that would control your body. You could feel it touch it, almost like it was going to ding off the lute. And you just kind of jerk away from it, not allowing it to take control of you. All right, so what do we have for initiatives here, guys? I've got 30, anything over 30. Who's got over a 30 here? No one today? Are you remember to do Esteban and Avery?
Avery has a 29.
Okay, so 25 to 30 then.
26.
26, 26, 29 for Avery.
You can go first.
27 for Esteban.
Thank you.
Esteban, Avery. All right, 26. Who's going first?
Runa.
Runa, and then Chevy. All right, and
I have a 23.
23.
I have a 22.
Oh no, Irnila.
I have a 17 because I rolled a 1.
Oh no!
no.
Oh no! Going last. All right.
Stand.
Do I have everybody? Yes, I do.
Yes.
All right. So, Avery, seeing seeing Sivril going into the mirrored area. That's what starts this all up. What would she do? Is she gonna head in there? I mean, I don't think she's gonna send her cat in there. But
Let's go see
she's
what.
definitely not in here anymore. She's been pulled over here.
Let's go see what Cyril's looking at.
Everybody's kind of over this way.
I'm gonna
Alright.
move up to Cyril.
So she moves up to here. She sees just these kind of looks like dark panes. You can't really see any mirror part of it until you're inside. She's gonna move past Sivril, or
Like, he's only one step in.
Mhm.
Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna squeeze up behind him so I can see the
kind
mirror
of pushing
parts.
him out of
like,
the way.
Yeah.
So kind of pushing, doing the sibling you're in my spot type of thing. She's gonna get in there, and she will also
Can I
see.
make an athletics check to trip her?
Now one of you has to
I mean,
say,
you do have a
"Mom,
reaction
he's
to
touching
doing an attack.
me."
Oh, I
If you
sure
really
do.
like. If you really like.
She's
but,
breathing on me.
yeah, pretty much. She sees herself broken, just down, and not what she should be at all. And she looks the other way. She sees a very triumphant, I have eaten the good
All the
bacon, version of herself.
Yeah, bitch.
All right. So what's she doing? Kind of, this is weird. Not sure what to do, probably.
But I don't see
she
several
does
in the
need to make
mirrors.
No. No, you do see several in the mirrors, but you see regular versions of him in all the mirrors.
Will save is 26.
Okay. She feels one of them reach out and touch. What would she do if it touched her? If it comes out to touch. But she made the save. She does not get taken over or anything like that. It's not moving her.
Shake its hand. Sorry.
Shake its hand, take a spell. No,
Nice to meet you.
she's gonna try to grab it back.
Here comes that face bump.
I mean, she does have, what was it, what's the one she likes to do?
Caustic blast?
The caustic blast or whatever. She does like to do that one a
gonna
lot,
blow
but
this
I don't know if
off.
she has it prepared today.
Whoosh!
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Doesn't feel very good there.
Are you looking at the wrong one? Oh.
Were you looking at Sunshine instead of Avery? That's okay. Cyril was looking at looking at Chevy last time
Yeah.
instead of looking at Avery. Or instead of
I was looking at Esteban
Too many words.
instead of
Words
Sim-
are hard.
oh, words are very hard. It's like watching Rena over there. Mouth's hard. She's like, and I noticed I looked down here and her cup cleverly hides her counting on her fingers.
Does it? I'll do it for the camera next time.
Let's see.
On deck is going to be
Yeah, I mean-
Esteban and then Runa. So while she's
I
deciding,
mean, sure. I mean, why not grab it?
you guys do see with your epic song as you guys start playing, you do see the lantern light that Cyril is still carrying. You do see it glow brighter as you guys worked together with this wonderful song. It seemed to heal whatever had happened earlier. What is she doing?
Yeah, let's grab it.
You're gonna grab it?
Sure, why not?
Make an athletics check.
Hey, she's trained in that. 26.
All right, with the 26, she reaches out real quick to grab it, and her
Hey, come play.
her hand smacks pretty hard into that mirror, shattering it.
Oops.
And the version of herself in that mirror, as it shatters away, you see the lantern glow a little brighter.
Everyone, touch yourself.
When I think about you.
Hey,
The song has changed now. Oh no!
Seer.
Yes.
A good classic. Whoopsies. Whoopsies.
She kind of looks at Cyril and goes, "If I wasn't supposed to do that, then I didn't do that."
Yeah.
Oops.
Don't worry. You're not ugly. The mirrors didn't break.
But yours did. Yeah, that's what I'd say too.
All right, Esteban, what is he doing?
So rocking out with Chevy and then seeing, can he see Avery smash the mirror that's inside?
You guys do see that this wall right here shatters, and you see glass falling.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
He's going to move so he can see in the hallway, like down the hallway there, and he's going to cast Noise Blast.
Ooh.
And it's a 10-foot burst, 30-foot area reach. So he's going to put it down the hallway.
Where is he going? He's going.
He's just going to look down that hallway.
Okay. This one is the one. This is the entrance, and this is the entrance.
So he'll
you
move
can't
in and
see through
move,
here.
like he'll move in and then
Okay.
through Avery,
So
right
here?
there. Yep. And
Okay.
then he's going to put a 10-foot blast, essentially out in front of them.
Okay. He needs to make a will save first.
He certainly can do that. That would be 31.
All right. As something reaches out to touch him, he shakes it off and continues forward with his thought of breaking mirrors. And he's
No,
gonna
sir,
do
that
the
is a
same.
bad touch.
Now that he's in here, he can see the different versions of himself throughout all these mirrors. And it is a burst.
It is a burst.
All right. So he's bursting it pretty much at the end of this hallway?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a
And
10-foot burst.
okay, so it's going to burst everything through here.
Yep. Do you want damage or as you want to make because this is a save spell. Fortitude save.
Yeah. Is it a basic?
No, I do not want one. I do see it shatters the reflections in front of him, and you see everything just destroyed through here. You can see this area all through here without the mirrors there. There's nothing in between.
Okay.
It just drops into nothing.
Oh, that's a 2-action spell, and
Okay.
he will sustain. So he's not really like using it as an anthem, but he's playing with Chevy still while he's using it. So kind of like that.
Using it.
He's like rocking out, and then he's like, yeah, and then there goes the sound burst, and then he's still like, whatever we're playing in the music is what he's just like.
Yeah. Runa, that brings us to you then.
On the way over there, since that everyone's going over there,
Been there, done that, boys.
I'm gonna look at Sunshine and go, why didn't we think of that?
Actually, I almost did.
Oh, we should have.
Should have.
All right, so your movement's 30, you said? Or 35? All right, you can get right past everybody to right here. Actually, you can get to this corner in one movement. So
But everything's broken there, so.
there's 35 would be here. Yes, you could see a mirror here. And then there's more over here.
I'll go over around the corner.
Around to the left. All right, so second action is going to get you. You going to go here or further? Would you like to go further? Yeah, let me show everybody all my grease all over my hands here. Stand right
Yeah,
there.
I'll
Or use your
go
movement?
a little more around the corner and just start
Okay,
smashing.
So there's 15. That'll be 35 feet right there because you got to here. So yeah, that'll get you there. You can get around that corner and just smash a bunch of mirrors.
Yep.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Stay alive, computer.
Sparta kick these mirrors.
Yep.
14.
14. You smack it, but it doesn't quite break your.
That's a skill check. I would like to re-roll that.
Go ahead.
Don't be worse than 4.
You're also right next to
That's
him.
worse than 4.
You're also near,
So I try to kick the mirror and it knocks me on my ass?
No. Did you say you rolled a 1 on the second one?
I just did,
Oh,
yeah.
no. Yeah, you smack at it, you know what? And your normal reflection changes into one of those, and go ahead and give me a will save.
$18.
Okay. All right, Chevy, that brings us to you.
I'm gonna move in with my 30 feet.
All right, with your 30
Sit
feet,
there.
you can get here, or that would be 20 feet, or you can get 30 feet to here.
Wherever I can see 2 mirrors at least.
Well, if you get here, you can see a mirror way down here. But in
Not
order
within
to
30
actually
feet of me.
get to any, well, you see the backs of them here. But there would be a mirror all the way down at the end of this hall. All this right here was shattered.
Okay. Oh, I'll just keep moving then.
Okay. Do you want to
another
move the
fi-
same direction as
I'll,
Runa or no?
Yeah, I'll go over with Runa there.
Okay. So
her out.
you can get, if you want 2 mirrors, you can
Only
either go right
one now.
here or here.
Well, yeah.
Here, right in front
Yeah,
of
sure.
a mirror.
Sure.
Okay.
And I'll just try to smash it with something.
It will take an athletics check to smash it.
Alright.
27.
27. How did you smash your mirror there? As you see this monstrous version of yourself in front of you.
I think as I'm getting like too into the music that I'm playing, I just like swing the loot around and smash it with
The end of the loot.
into the loot.
Oh, come on.
It shatters. All right, you guys feel the ground a little bit, but it doesn't quite move a lot, just a little.
The Bash Brothers.
All right, that brings us to Sunshine.
Am I the only one that's not inside yet?
I'm not inside yet.
Okay, I'm gonna move my full movement in and past several Avery, Esteban,
Okay.
as far as I can. It's 30.
35, right there.
Okay. Are there any mirrors?
Not right there, no, that's where he shattered everything.
Can she see like the line of mirrors in front of her?
She can see this down here. She can see a reflection of herself down here. These are facing
Perfect.
this way.
Gotcha.
Nope, that's
You can
perfect.
see this one though, yes.
How far is that?
That triumphant looking version of yourself is 35 feet away.
Rude.
I'm
hear
guessing
that?
she wanted it to be 30.
Did you hear that, Barnabas? You hear that? We've been screwed again.
I wanted it to be way closer. Like, way closer. Are there any mirrors there's only one mirror?
Only one. You can see you can kind of see this one's kind of lined up with you guys, but it's facing that way. So
Okay.
you can't really see the reflection in it, but you can see that mirror.
Okay, well, the thing that I want to do is a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
So, yeah. It's a saving throw as well.
All right. You do 15-foot cone of what?
Sonic damage.
All right, and you're doing it through here.
Yes.
So you're hitting these all here. So these mirrors all shatter right through here. All right. They all shatter, and give me a perception. I will take a perception from Esteban, Avery, and Sunshine.
So what I did was haunting him. So it's an echo of a jarring hymn. So it sounds very sweet, but then there's that sharp
Bass drop.
bah.
Yep.
Esteban has a 32 on his perception.
All right.
I have a 30.
You have a 30, and Avery?
She plays that dissonant chord from what we're playing, and it just shatters all the mirrors.
Oh, yeah.
28 from Avery.
All right. So all three of you see it. The triumphant version of Sunshine just kind of goes and laughs over there.
I wasn't aiming for that one.
I know, but it laughs. All right. That takes your turn? Finishes your turn?
Yes, it does.
All right. That brings us to Several.
Okay, so I'm standing here and I see one triumphant in front of me, and then the beast one behind me. Yeah, or is it left and forward?
Beast one would be here. Triumphant
Okay,
here.
we're gonna start with the athletics check. I already showed her. Ha ha ha. Athletics check to smash the triumphant one in front of me.
Okay. You'd have to move to get to that one. It's in this mirror. These two right here. So each wall.
Oh, I didn't see there's a
Yeah,
step in there.
these two
for me.
walls are just regular versions of yourself. This one looks very triumphant, and this one looks monstrous right here to your right.
Okay, then the one that's to my right, I'll smash
All
it. Athletics check, you say?
Yep.
Great. I think I have that skill.
You have that skill? You have a skill?
I do. Just one.
Microwatch.
That would be a 36.
36. You smash the mirror that has the monstrous version of yourself.
I just take just like my elbow with my jacket on, and I just blam through the mirror, and it just shatters.
Shatters everywhere. All right.
And then I'll take a 5-foot step forward,
Okay.
and then there's mirror to my right again?
There's mirror to your right, left, and straight in front of you. And only 2 of them have. There's one. The one to your left suddenly looks broken. The one in front of you is triumphant. Haha, I've done everything. The one you look to your right, it looks normal.
Okay.
Follows your movement and everything.
The one that's broken to my left.
Okay.
Be 18.
Okay. You shatter that mirror and it is gone.
And I'm looking at the lantern because I obviously still have it in my other hand. So as I'm breaking
not
these,
dimmed at all.
okay.
Oh, actually, sorry. It did dim when sunshine blasted out all those mirrors. It also would have dimmed when Esteban took out so many as well. Dimmed on both of those.
Okay.
And then as you've shattered these, it does seem to brighten up.
Okay.
All right. So that takes
Yep.
care of a move to athletics checks. So
Yep.
that brings us to Irnila.
I'm like way over in the other space.
You're only
Not made it
15 feet
anywhere.
from being right inside. And then there's, yeah, so are you heading in there?
I might as well.
Okay, so after 15 feet getting right in here, the reflection to the left of Sibril, actually, you see your reflection along with his, and it definitely looks like a monstrous version of yourself right there.
I would like to shoot it.
Go for it.
I would also like to warn Sivril that I'm going to shoot a mirror and it might bounce,
Okay.
just to be safe.
Definitely emotional damage.
Yeah, I think
Bouncing mirrors.
Hey, she is a very, very conscientious and sweet party member.
Yeah,
at
I
this
think
point.
we're
She
still in
very
the
much
phase
so
though. But
watches
every
over
time
her.
she shoots these guns, I think
Everybody's like,
everyone's
"Oh."
what the fuck is going on?
It became second nature. You're like, oh yeah, you're Neela's. Eventually.
That's a 31.
That's a 31. You
Because of
shatter
course
that mirror.
I can hit a mirror, but not an actual thing.
You definitely shatter that mirror.
You're a lover, not a hater. Okay.
Okay, so you've taken 2 actions. You still have a little bit more movement within that first action. If you'd like to move some more, that's fine. Or you can stay there and hold. It's up to you.
The mirror at the end of that hall.
So
That's
there are
gonna-
no more right here. There's a few right here, but they seem to be. No, those would have burst out with that burst as well. Yeah, there's no mirrors on this area right here at all.
Well, then I'll
Next
just.
time we see any mirrors, there's probably a few over here.
Okay.
Maybe the backs of them here.
I don't think shooting the back is gonna serve the purpose.
You've got to get the ones that are affected.
Yep. So I'll just move until I run out of movement, I guess.
Okay, and your movement is 30 feet, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so this would be the end of your movement there, so then that would be 15 feet of it, so you have 15 more feet. You want to head down this way?
Is that?
There are mirrors down through here.
Yeah. Let's head that way.
Okay, so you go down through here. That is just outside of where Sunshine did. I would like you to make a will save as one of yours turns into a very triumphant looking version of yourself.
25.
25. You see the hand come out and touch you, and you feel it kind of pull on what would be almost puppeting strings, and you feel it kind of try to move your hand and kind of shake it away from it, and you are able to shake off the effect. That brings us to the top of the order with Avery.
Well, Sunshine has moved blown up all the mirrors. And I can see Irnela, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's move around to that square and look down the hall.
And she has a 30-foot movement, or 35?
35.
Okay, so 15, 30, and 5.
No,
So-
the other way.
This way?
Towards you.
That's where she was
Towards
going.
the seer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's 15 feet. That's 30. That's 35. Is she moving more? She can see a mirror here,
okay.
and this one actually would be a monstrous version of herself. She can see herself in the mirrors right here by Irnela, but she doesn't really see anything other than herself.
Well, we're here to break mirrors, so shoot it with a longbow.
Okay.
Probably not. I don't know. 15?
15 will hit. How much damage?
Four.
So the arrow hits and it just
5
kind of goes,
if you count that I'm in
And-
range of
falls down onto the ground in front of the mirror.
6, maybe?
6 damage.
Because of.
Doesn't seem to even chip it or anything. So that's
Only
2
one.
actions. Third action.
Why is everything gotta be 2 actions on the spells? Jeez.
That's what she picked. That's what she prepared for the day, I guess.
Okay.
Alright. Is she doing something else?
Yeah, we're gonna try to hit the.
Try to shoot it again?
Again.
Okay. Roll hit.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Alright. So you've hit. Roll damage. Double it.
I'm rolling the dice. +10
Plus 4 from Esteban.
+4 from
Because
Esteban?
it's 2 and then it's doubled.
Oh, so it's 12.
Beat
10.
14.
I got 8 on here.
Oh.
So I added the 2.
Okay, so 12.
Yeah, it's like
So
your plus 4 is not the same as my
12,
plus 4.
there's a slight little crack in it, and the version of herself's just laughing in the mirror. All right, and
The bigger brother jokes are just
another one
So
will shift
easy
over
right now.
there, and that brings us to Esteban.
right. So Esteban, looking around and seeing the light dim after sunshine blast a bunch of mirrors. I don't think he would have paid attention when he blasted a bunch of mirrors.
Sounds about right.
And he then hearing several say that we have to clean out the mirrors that are affected, he just kind of goes, "Ooh, sorry," and then he will move. He has a 25-foot move. This boy, you need some shoes. He's got a 25-foot movement, and he's going to, God, I don't know, just
Heading this
move that
way?
way. Yeah.
Okay, so this is 25 feet.
Oh my God.
So
believe
he's gonna
that
move
makes
on
him
down this way. I think?
Sure.
By the people.
All
with
right,
short
so
legs.
this is 20 feet.
People were faster.
Well, that's 15.
Let's stop
feet,
there.
And you can see there's definitely mirrors down here. There's a mirror in front of him at the end of the hall, both of which have odd-looking. You
Great.
have a monstrous, and you have a broken version of himself.
Great.
The broken version's holding his lute with the strings all ripped and looks just.
Yeah, that's bad news.
Heartbroken.
He'll move into that hallway there with the remainder of his movement.
Into here?
Yeah.
Okay, that was only 15, so that puts him at 25 right there.
And
Right up to it.
and around this has got one mirror that's affected.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try to break that with an athletics check.
Okay.
19.
19. He smacks it and it just kind of, it doesn't quite break. He needs to get it a little harder.
Okay.
All right, so
You stupid! I will remember this.
that brings us to Runa. You've felt it as it crawled into you from the mirror. And
Oh,
I will
lovely.
be taking your turn.
Okay, that's what I figured. Because all you went
moves
was
up to you.
okay, and I'm like, great.
Oh, I hate that. What'd she do?
She just moved up to Chevy.
Cool.
What is your attack?
That's when I hit things.
Nanya.
Plus The to hit part? Plus 16.
All right, 33. Does that hit you, Chevy?
Yeah, just barely.
All right, roll damage.
Just barely.
You want me to roll damage?
Yes.
Oh.
And,
Do I get sneak attack?
I mean,
You better suck at
he
it.
can see you coming, so yeah, he's not flat-footed at the moment or anything.
Do I get bonuses from Esteban?
He still is considering you an ally. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't know you're fucked up.
8.
All right, you take 8 points of piercing damage as you feel a knife just slide into your side, and you kind of turn and you see Runa. Which one was it that I said was looking at
You
you?
said one of them. You
One
didn't
of them?
even specify.
Hang on.
Let's go with monster. This would be horrifying for Runa. Let's traumatize her right here.
Actually, no.
Right here, right now.
You see her as she's pulling the blade out of your side. You see her crying and just looking dejected, but yet she goes to stab you again. That would be. You said you have a
16.
16, so 32
11.
minus 5. That'd be 27 plus the 2 from the bard. That'd be a 29.
I don't think I have any there. No, that won't get it. Still hits.
Okay, roll damage again. And as that is happening, you see the lantern dim significantly. What was the damage over there?
I attacked again.
Yes.
9.
Okay. You take 9, and you're right there. You're a passenger in your own body, and you feel this broken version of yourself stabbing into him, and then suddenly it slips into the mirror beside you, and you're holding a bloody knife fully back to yourself. All right.
Dropping the knife.
Free action drop. Chevy, it is your turn.
The one that it jumped into, did I see that? The mirror that it jumped into?
Give me a perception.
That is a 19.
19. You saw her. You turned as she stabbed you, and you're a little focused on the trying not to get stabbed the second time. And no, as you look up, you do see a broken version of herself in that mirror, though. And she suddenly just goes and drops the knife.
Looking around, do I see any other broken versions of myself or not quite right versions?
You see a monstrous version of yourself down at that end. You see the broken version of her right there. Now, you haven't seen anybody else's reflection look any different. You've only seen your reflection look
So,
different.
targeting 2 mirrors that don't quite look right, I will use electric arc again
Okay.
to target those.
Sounds good.
It's a basic reflex on those, so.
Okay, roll damage. They don't have reflex saves. They're a
Mind
mirror.
if I borrow your key? I'll bring my own
Everything's an
next time.
auto hit. It's just a
can dig
matter
out
of if you
more
can
to
break
break.
it or not.
Oh, that is
And there is a chance that you could, hit it and hurt yourself. So, rolling.
It's 11.
Could be one. 11. All right.
to both.
All right, 11 to those. You watch as he shoots out electricity into both of those. They shatter. You guys feel the whole thing kind of shift a little bit more.
And then with my last action, I will pat Runa on the head. I say, "That's okay."
No, it's not.
See what I mean?
That brings
Heart
us
of gold,
to
this guy.
Sunshine.
Still a triumphant version at the end of the hall.
She stabbed me. We'd
Do
be
what?
fighting in the hallway.
Still a triumphant version at the end of the hall.
Yep, standing kind of, behind. Because you're still seeing their reflection, but it's normal. But you see the triumphant version of yourself down there, yes. Several, you'll be on deck.
I'm ready to go. Just waiting for this slow ass sunshine. Can't you like shoot like a mega beam out of this thing and just like?
That sucked for her.
Yeah, it did kind of suck. I'm going to cast Admonishing Ray at the one at the end. It's a 60-foot spell,
Okay.
and it is a
To hit.
attack.
Okay.
I rolled a 19, so that's like a 34,
Okay.
not including the bard. So
That would definitely be like a crit on a
Inanimate mirror.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job over there.
I know it's great.
Ow.
Look at us hitting things that don't move.
All right.
We're the champions you hire to save the world.
Yeah.
We struggle to hit mirrors.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Nice.
What's that guy do?
I don't know.
Kind of
That's a
bullshit.
one. It's the only one, but damage.
19 and 19.
38.
So you guys see
Plus
this mirror down here just
42.
shatter, and you guys feel the whole thing.
42 damage,
42.
and that mirror just explodes into oblivion.
It does, and with everyone having gotten rid of one of their own reflections at least, or someone getting rid of one that they saw, you guys feel the whole thing together, and all those mirrors shatter. Jinx, if you wouldn't mind bringing me that other piece. Keep you guys right here for the moment.
The land is floating all of a sudden.
You gotta move things around.
My God.
The lantern glows a little brighter in your hands there, Several.
This lantern is so needy.
It is very needy. Oh,
Apparently.
it's very indicative of what you're doing.
Here.
And there's that one. There we go. And
Second wet floor over here.
what'd you say?
I said I don't want a second wet floor over here
Oh,
watching
this
Jinx.
feels horrible under my feet. You have no idea. It's killing me. Oh, I don't like it.
See your spill to water before stream, guys.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Right on me.
Straight up
on the
party
floor.
foul.
Oh, it's all over my. But the floor is wet. There's carpet under my feet that's wet and it feels gross. All right,
Well- I expect you to clean up your mess after we're done.
so let's put everybody where they were.
Where they were.
Yeah. So, as everything shifts around you guys, you see everything sift back together and connect. See, that would put Sunshine here, and that would put Several right here. All right. That's about right. And that puts Azara right there at the edge. All right. You guys see the lantern shine quite brightly as everything comes together, and everything kind of blurs around you as the three shards of reality in your vision come together and mend. And when that happens, you see this interesting layout, almost temple-esque, or maybe like a great hall, with a pillared platform with no stairs to it. And you guys all hear, not echoing this time, not at all. You hear, so you would carry what I could not. But do you understand the cost? And you see this bright light up above the platform, almost directly above Avery. And it's almost like a star coming down out of the heavens and shining above. And that's where we're gonna stop for a break
Come
for
on.
a moment.
God damn it.
Because streamers gotta stream too.
Agreed.
My teeth have been floating. My molars are definitely floating,
Damn
okay?
it.
They're floating. So, we're gonna take a moment. I'm gonna go first I'll be honest, because I've really got to. So,
It's fine.
I'll see you guys here in just a little bit. And I need to get something to dry off.
Yeah,
the
don't
floor
spill
right
anything on your way.
It's killing me. My feet need to be dry, okay? This is like, seriously.
I'm sure that's
bugging
not
the
making
heck
it
out of
any
me.
better.
What?
Needing to use
So?
the restroom with
Oh,
wet
yeah.
feet, yeah.
I have
Oh.
cold feet.
Oh.
And,
Oh.
oh no.
That
No,
would
not
suck.
It's been horrible.
At least one didn't cause the other.
Right?
You might explain our Patreon levels again.
Sure,
because
sure.
I was actually being asked about that earlier.
So yeah, sure. If you go check out the Patreon page, I'm sure Laura will drop a link in the chat. We have there's a basic tier, and then I believe it's $5, $10, $15 that supports us with like a monthly fee type thing. And starting at the $5 level, you will get a T-shirt that says Elite. Like I believe Runa had one on today. It's got the teal kind of radiated green color Elite shirt. And then there's other rewards in that tier as well. I believe you get some Elite E vinyl stickers. There's like a radiated green and then a iridescent colored set. And then at the $10 level, I believe I believe $15 is the hoodie, the $10 is the shirt, and the $5 is the vinyl with the stickers. And it's somewhere in there is the I believe at the $15 level you can get a reprint of one of your favorite characters from Elite Encounters. This is what the shirt looks like, and the hoodie are the gray ones that you see us wear all the time. Look at Sunshine showing up for everybody. But those are the hoodies. And then we have, our awesome prints of figures, which you see there that we use on the table.
I actually went to grab my shirt because I wore it today.
Did you?
Yeah.
And at those tiers that you'll see there, you at $15 you'd get a hoodie, a T-shirt, a printed figure, and the vinyl graphics of the two E's. And that's just something that helps support us, help us bring you more content, and keep us kind of up and running and keep doing what we love and hope that you love too.
These are so comfy.
Oh, those are the I wear mine all the time. I literally
They
love
really
it.
are comfy. It's just what I like.
So, also, Sunshine has run away, but there's a show on Monday. You want to talk about that real quick?
We're doing Paizo's Bloodlords. We're only on episode 4, so real easy catch up.
Yep.
And they're on podcast
So
yet?
right now, the podcast, we're having some issues communicating the site that we used to upload the podcast. It's not communicating with the distribution sites yet. I'm unsure what the issue is. I've put in like a tech ticket with them to see what the issue is. I think I have the issue nailed down, but I'm waiting for their response to get us access to that stuff. But all those episodes are on YouTube.
Yeah,
and you
they
can go
are on YouTube.
Yeah, you can 100% go and watch them on YouTube. But very shortly, we will have them all up in podcast form, so you can just throw them on your car or when you're cutting grass.
I mean, don't necessarily need a podcast. Who doesn't turn on YouTube
Yeah.
and just clean
That's
their
how
house?
I've been watching them. Like
Right.
I just play it at work in the background on YouTube.
Yeah.
And listen in.
So I mean, those have been awesome. Those have been great. We're having a great time.
Yeah.
Like she said, we're on episode 4, so it wouldn't take you very long to get caught up. And
Mondays?
we'd love to have everybody drop in on Monday night at 6:30 to 9:30.
Yep.
In that window there.
Several and I are on that crew with what is it? 3 other people?
Yeah.
2, the seer and another person that might look a little familiar to you.
Yeah. If you've watched any of the Soul Severed stuff, you have some of us will be familiar, and we have a couple that are new. But man, we're having a great time. We just discovered a creepy ass basement in a house.
It's our house and we're cleaning it out.
Yeah,
Sort of.
kind of.
Except for the scrying pool.
Yeah.
It makes
Also
noise.
on
blah, blah.
this coming Friday, there will be a new series that's going to be on YouTube only. It's going to be called Critical Knowledge, and it's going to be a series that I'm going to produce with just talking about all things Paizo, all things Pathfinder. It's going to be kind of your one-stop shop where you can kind of drop in and see what's happening in the world of TTRPGs, what's going on with Paizo, who is the company that makes Pathfinder 2nd edition. What's going on with Pathfinder, if there's new books,
stuff?
new releases, new adventure paths, stuff like that.
We just talked about a new one coming out.
Yeah, there's the blood one. What's it called? I'm sure someone will tell me. Shades of Blood is what it's called. Shades of Blood, and that's the first book of the new Blood adventure path that's coming out. I can't remember what the name is. It's literally on the tip of my tongue. But I know the one that's actively being played right now. That's I think that book number 2 is being released. Is called The Spore War. So it's kind of a cool foresty, the toxin, kind of a poison kind of feel. So really cool stuff. But we have the series that I'm going to produce. We're going to drop them on Friday. That way, hopefully, we can get to the point where you're going to get a little bit of elite encounters every day of the week, depending on what kind of stuff that you like. But our plan with that series is just to kind of pull us a little more relevant in the genre of what we're talking about, and allow us to have a little wider of a footprint to attract kind of more eyes to the stuff that we're making. Because I don't know if you look around to the stuff that is being produced and put on Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that, but I may be a little biased to what we produce here, but I think we have really high quality stuff. Our audio is great, our video is great, and like I said, I may be a little biased, but I think our stories are right up there. They may be even elite. See what I did there?
You know, this is probably off topic, and you guys got a few months to get ready for this one, but it's never a bad time to start planning for a con.
Ooh.
So
Con season is just in front of us.
Elite Encounters will be at PopCon.
That is
Absolutely.
true.
That is the last weekend in June. June 27th, 8th, and 29th.
So on that same weekend, on the 25th and 26th, we have been invited by PopCon to participate in their Creator Summit, which is a little thing they're putting on, and they're tacking to the front end of PopCon, where we've been invited to be essentially like sponsors / partners with them in this Creator Summit, where we're going to help them hold seminars and stuff like that, where we're going to show people who are interested in content creation and stuff like that
what it takes,
and like essentially what mistakes have we made along the way, what have we learned, what can we teach you. So if you're interested in that, if you create content at all, go check out the Creator Summit through PopCon. I haven't seen any information about ticket prices yet, but I know that we 100% will be there, at least in some faction. We will have a presence there. We'll have most of our gear, and they've given us the green light that we can film anything that we want as far as show-wise or product-wise during the course of the Creator Summit and the weekend of PopCon.
And at PopCon, you have if you didn't go to the Louisville PopCon, and you're in the Indy area, you will get to experience bar fights for bonding.
Ooh, love that game. Super fun.
Everybody can play. You just bring your group that you're roaming around the con with and come hang out with the elite for a while. And
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, it takes about 25 minutes to play. It's essentially kind of like a last man standing. You essentially find yourself in a little bar. You get a random class dealt out in front of you, and you roll these big D20s that I think there's one behind the seer on the shelf back there. But you roll these big D20s, and if you roll a 10 or higher, you hit, you do some damage, and the last one standing wins. And we have a bunch of prizes and stuff that we hand out through the course of the weekend. We did it in Louisville, and it was so popular. I'm not going to toot our own horn here, but It was so popular that we didn't even film any episodes during the weekend because we were so overrun with people coming to play
Coming to play bar fights.
coming to play bar fights for bonding. We literally would have a game that would play. Those people would leave and go grab people and drag them back to the show, back to the stage, with us playing
Absolutely.
with more and more people. So
And if we get adventurous, we might have some roaming bar fights for bonding.
oh my gosh,
I mean,
I
you know,
mean,
bar fights for bonding is a thing. It's definitely a thing within Elite
it's our
Encounters.
stuff.
and,
It's our thing.
that's right.
It always has been.
Fae Queen is 100% true. We had people that played in this bar fights for bonding, didn't know anybody, and when they left from playing,
Yes.
they all exchanged numbers and contact information because they had such a good time hanging out and playing together. So it's if you don't believe when we say that, you know, all good stories and all good things start in the bar, and that's where we coined the bar fights for bonding, right?
Yep.
It's 100% true. People that won't even know each other will leave there and have the best time. So
Yeah, when you start a campaign, come on now. Like, how many DMs out there have seriously not started their campaign within a bar or tavern and there wasn't a bar fight? Come on. So many of them start out that way, and it seems to be just very relevant and works out, and it's become kind of a thing for this year at least. That's how most stories, really good stories, start, because I can't think of a campaign that was really awesome that we've done that hasn't started with a bar fight. So,
Yeah.
bar fights for bonding, always.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Sometimes bar fights for bonding happens when you add a new character, and that seems to work out
yeah.
well. That works out as
Yeah.
well.
Right.
Or an old character coming back.
Hey, you know what, Laura? You've got time. You know, PopCon's not until
Yeah.
June.
It's the
Just
last
saying.
weekend of June. I'm giving you a full 3 months warning.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to plan a vacation,
you got
Laura.
plenty of time to go on vacation.
100%. Laura, you get here, and we'll make sure that you get to participate in either a Monday, and maybe Monday and Tuesday. So you drag yourself here, and we'll put you on camera.
It's time for
That
vacation.
would be fantastic.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, I know Indiana isn't the best place to take vacation, but I mean, dang,
It'll be June, so it'll be warm.
it'll feel like home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less fires.
So-
Shut up.
Wow.
Less fires.
Less earthquakes.
Oh my
There she goes.
God.
So has
think
everybody
Laura
done
just
any streaming
unsubscribed.
they need to do, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's all good? Oh my gosh. Wow.
Just less
Gloves
fires.
up.
Damn.
I could keep going.
Let's
Less
not.
chances of falling off into the ocean.
Oh,
For sure.
no.
That's quite the fall if you fall into the ocean from Indiana.
Yeah.
Just saying. Anyway, back to this starfall.
Let's go back to this. So this bright light is coming down in the middle of this. We can go to. Let's go to combat mode there, Jinx, and we are going to re-roll initiative because you guys just kind of got shunted. You feel a little disoriented, and you see this new area around you. And I will start with. Holy cow. I gotta find my page.
So I know you automatically go last if you roll a 1 for initiative. Do you automatically go first if you roll a 20?
I also rolled a 20.
I also rolled a 20.
Oh, look at all these 20s, guys. Look at that. Natural 20, natural 20, natural 20. They're all over the
I'm
place.
just saying.
Listen to you guys.
Shit's getting crazy.
I'll just stay at the end with my 1 again.
Oh, no.
So will Avery.
All 20s and 1s. What did Sunshine
20s
roll?
and 1s. All right,
that's
so.
like 13.
Neither of those. I'm in the middle.
13?
I got a 29.
What'd you roll?
All right.
I got a 14.
Oh, see, real close. Look at me guessing.
All right, so over 30 is where I'm at.
38.
I have 39.
36.
All right, so 39 for Runa. Or no,
39 for Cyril.
Runa's at 38.
Yes.
And 36 is
Chevy.
for Chevy. And then you said you got a 29 there, Sunshine?
I did.
And okay, so who has the lower initiative?
I have a.
between Irnila and
Oh, Avery.
Avery. What did Esteban get?
19.
Esteban has.
16.
Okay.
He has a 28.
All right. You guys are like right on top of each other until you get to those two. So.
Well, I mean, Avery's got a total of 19, even with the one.
Well, then Irnila's at a 16. But then everybody else is like 39, 38, 36, 34, 29, 28. So, yeah. We're just going right down the road. All right. So, as several, as you get ready to move, this bright light is shining right there in the middle, and it comes down right near Avery. Damn it, I forgot my things again. No, I should probably go grab something to put it on. Floats about 10 feet above her head. Actually, Microwatch, can you get me a stilt over there out of the stuff? About 10 feet above her head. And
Did you still not have the stilts?
They're there. I just keep forgetting to grab them. Just like the other pile of stuff. You need to remind me. You just stick them in the car. All right, so,
How about you put them in my room and I'll...
they are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Roasted yourself.
She put them in there. She didn't tell me she put them in there.
Okay.
Well, the stilts aren't, but everything else is. All right, so about 10 feet above and a little behind. Can you hand that? Yes, just hand me those two through Runa there. Thank you. Pass those over. Oh, let's just knock over things. I'll just use these. They aren't actually there, but we'll just use these for the moment.
Theater of the mind, children. Theater of the mind.
It's about 10 feet above and kind of behind here. Behind Avery and above. Oh. The light changes and you see the angel in all her glory. If you would like, you can throw that up for us and you can show us what she looks like there, Jinx, because I believe he does have a picture of her. So as the light comes in on her, you guys hear her say, "I was once how you are now. Show me you understand." Sivril, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I will put my sword away.
Okay.
And then I will climb up. I have a 40-foot climb speed. So I will climb up that platform there and get right up by her.
Okay. So it'll be about 35 feet to get there.
And then, so that's put my sword away and then climbing up the thing. Mm-hmm. My last action, I will look at her and with my great diplomacy I have, I will tell her whatever this burden is that you carry or carried, know that I carry a burden myself. And if it means that I must continue to carry this burden and my burden, I will carry whatever it is, however far it is, until whatever lengths it needs to be carried.
All right. What did you get on your diplomacy?
That'd be a 17.
Okay. It's not bad. Not a bad diplomacy at all.
And that's me.
All right, Runa, what would you like to do?
First question. Where are my knives?
They're right there at your feet, where they were.
Okay.
She's like, I dropped them.
I was like, I
don't know where
dropped
they are.
them and then we disappeared from there. Shit. I'm just gonna hold for now.
Okay. You're holding. Chevy, what would you like to do?
I'll put away my blade as well, and climb up there if I can.
Okay, give me athletics.
25.
Okay, and your movement speed is 30 or 35?
30.
30. Okay, it's going to take you about 15 foot of movement to get up there.
Okay.
And you have to, it's like difficult terrain, right? Use extra to climb, I believe. I don't remember.
You only move 5 feet for a success. Critical success is
Okay.
An additional 5
Thank
feet.
you. He has a climb speed, so
Right.
we usually don't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So you are heading up. So you want to give me another climb?
Sure. That is a 24.
All right. That'll take you. Yeah, that'll get you up there. So you are now up here, and that is
All my
2 actions to get up there.
Yep. I put away my blade.
Okay, 3 actions. All right. And that brings us to return.
Whose turn? Her turn?
Yes.
Her turn.
Okay, great.
She brings out a pretty massive flaming sword. Can you defend it? And she comes down at you. That is a 26.
That will hit me.
Okay. Sorry, part of my thing didn't pop up here. All right. That is... Gotta make sure I grab a D8, not a D4. My D4 looks like my D8 in these dice because it holds that eyeball. And let's see here. Right there. All right. Several, you are taking 21 points of slashing, 4 of that being fire damage.
Got it.
And then that is all she does at the moment.
Does the lantern still exist?
The lantern is
Okay.
still in your hands.
Okay, great.
She swoops down to right here beside you. Still kind of hovering off the ground as those wings just... You can hear them swoosh through the air. All right,
How
Sunshine.
much damage was that?
26.
I'm gonna do Protector Sacrifice. It's a reaction. If one of my allies is dealt damage, I reduce the damage by 12 by taking it myself.
Okay, it is a reaction.
It is a reaction.
All right, and do they have to be within a certain amount of feet from you?
30.
Okay, you're good. All right. So that brings us to Sunshine.
Okay. So she's attacking, correct?
She attacked several, yes. She seemed to hesitate a moment, maybe, but with his words. And then she spoke and swooped down and slashed at him.
I'm gonna try something. I know she's in combat round. I know we're in combat rounds, but I'm gonna say something to her.
Okay.
I know what happened. You didn't have to let her... Sorry. You let her live a peaceful life. She didn't have to go down that path, and you knew it. You fell because you cared. And there's nothing wrong with that. You defended what you believed in.
Are you wanting to take make a diplomacy?
Sure, I'm not trained in it. I'm
trying
just
to
one
influence
better
her?
than several over here.
Okay.
I got a 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm definitely not taking any hostile actions towards her. Currently.
Okay. All right. So you spend your action speaking with her, and that will bring us to Esteban.
And if I have to crawl up there too, I use that as my action, my last action.
Okay. Well, you can start your climb if you would like.
Okay.
Athletics. And Esteban.
I fall on my butt. I rolled a 1.
Sun shines on her back. All right.
Ow.
Down you go.
Down you go.
Poof.
I think Esteban
And I also delivered a little
is going to
there.
yeah. Esteban is going to
It's about time.
Shut up. Learn how to read.
dang. Esteban is going to use his last focus spell and do call and response with, let's see, with Rallying Anthem, which gives everyone a +1 to AC and saving throws and resistance to half of the spell's rank, which would be 4. So everyone gets resistance 2, +1 to their AC, and +1 to your saves.
All right. Is that all of Esteban's?
Yes.
All right. That brings us to Avery.
How about...
How about I shoot her with my bow?
I mean, could be worse. Honestly, this one looks pretty cool. So, saving throw,
Okay.
ma'am.
What kind of save?
Fortitude. I know, it's an angel. It's probably not gonna work. But,
Not with a natural 20, it is not.
never mind.
So what did she try to do?
Day's Wait.
Day's Wait. What does that do?
It fast forward times for a single creature, burdening it with the aches and pains of an entire day and making it temporarily tired and weak. The creature must attempt a fortitude save.
That
If
that
it had-
she did, and she critically succeeded.
If she had, you know what? Even if she had succeeded, she would have been fatigued and enfeebled for one round.
That's legit.
But not critical success.
But not on a critical success.
Okay. All right.
Damn
Is that that's 2 actions, I take it?
Sure is.
What's her third action? She can take an action, or she can direct Azara.
We're gonna direct Azara to come up here and try to flank with the angel. Try to get her into a flanking position.
Try
Try
she's
to.
kind of on the edge there, So
She
Azar
might
can
not take her.
come back here.
It might take her a couple of rounds, but
What was her speed again?
Azara's?
Mm-hmm. 15.
35.
35. 15. 35 will get her here. And she can leap or climb up. But she's going to be kind of on the edge there. So if she's just trying to get up there beside her, go ahead and give me an athletics for her. She can probably get up here beside Yanela.
Sorry. This is.
Or up at least beside beside Avery.
Sorry, it's been a minute since I've dealt with a pet. I don't see where her skills are.
You don't see her skills? Okay. I have
Give me a second.
those. Skills are probably in that document I had.
Yes.
Gave you.
Which is open.
Okay.
Is it acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics to get her up there.
Well, acrobatics. I rolled a 16, and she has a plus 12.
28.
28.
28.
She's trying to just kind of parkour kitty leap up.
Sure is.
Okay. So she's calling her up right beside her to try to flank or at least be in beside this angel so she can get that precision damage.
Yes.
All right. And that will end her turn. You're Nayla. You're about 10 feet away from this glowing angel thingy.
With a cat in my face.
Yeah, there's definitely a cat with
Just
a
like cats do.
flame down her back and her tail.
Oh, look, it's a winged thing.
I don't know what I want to do.
Keep moving that camera around there, Jinx. You're making me go, what is going on?
I think I'm just gonna. Can I back up to the edge of the platform?
About 5 feet
Yeah,
back
that's
up to that
good.
edge.
And then I'm just gonna. Like, nobody else is being hostile toward her. So I think I'm just gonna hold my other two actions until I kind of gauge what the rest of the group is.
Okay.
Although I've seen everybody at this point because I'm dead last, but nobody has acted hostilely towards her, so I'm not gonna.
Only one spell, two spells been cast at her, or a spell has been cast at her that would do any, it wouldn't even damage, so yeah. Nobody's really taken much of a hostile action.
So I'm gonna hold off, and then if hostilities on our side start, that's when I'll act.
Okay.
I would like to move.
Where would you like to go?
I'm gonna, one action, just pick up my knives. Move under the platform to behind where the angel is.
Okay. And
Cool, I'm the fig I
what
thought
your
I was.
movement again. Your
Yeah, I'm on
movement.
top.
Your movement speed.
Oh, 35.
Okay, so there's 35. Will get you right there back by the pillar.
I'm gonna climb up it.
Okay. You're gonna be kind of hanging off the side if you're climbing.
That's okay.
All right. Give me athletics.
Does it have to be athletics, or can I use
You can try to
acrobatics?
You can try to acrobatics up there.
Okay. Nat 20.
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you can get right up there. You're pretty much hanging off the edge here. So I'm gonna just use one of the little platforms here, and we'll put you right there. Just stick you right here at this
There.
edge.
Now she's flanked.
She got her legs wrapped around the
She
pole,
is-
and she's
she is technically flanked now.
Boom.
You are definitely, you can flank with the kitty. All right, so that's Runa. Top of the order now. She'd released her actions and moved, but now we're at the top of the order. Several, what would you like to do? You still have the lantern in your hand. You've put away your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
She did slash you with this big burning sword.
She sure did. I would like to disarm her.
Okay. Gonna make me have to get in the book for that one. All right.
Athletics versus
reflex.
DC.
Reflex DC.
Yep. I still want to look at it.
Yep.
But go ahead. Go for it.
Let me actually not be looking at Esteban with his terrible athletics.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
There it is.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, natural 20.
My goodness.
Yeah.
All right.
Her shit's on the floor.
Yep.
Yes.
That, I mean, for technicality, that's a 34
Okay.
against her reflex DC.
With that 20.
I mean, yeah.
And 34 with that would even get it.
Great.
So, with that, you see that flaming sword kind of fly up in the air as you knock it out of her hand. And with a natural 20, if you'd like to catch it.
I want it.
All right, you catch it. The flame does go out as
Sure.
soon as it's out of her hand. And then you catch it. All right, so that's one action.
I will. I'll take my jacket off, wrap it around the blade, and into my bag of holding.
Oh, okay. So you'll spend the rest of your time putting her blade in your bag. All right. Runa, that brings us to you.
I'm gonna hold again because we're still not really attacking.
I see that. All right, so you're holding Chevy. What would you like to do?
First action to do Courageous Anthem. So everyone, all my allies gain a +1 status to attack, damage, and saves against fear effects. And then, is there enough room for me to move forward?
She is
Be-
kind of surrounded at the
Okay.
moment, so.
I'll hold my last 2 actions then.
Okay. That brings us to her. All 3 actions she uses.
Called weapon. You bitch!
In a 60-foot burst from her, so I believe that gets everybody.
Oh,
Even me on the ground.
I need a reflex save from all of you.
Rude.
Is this magic?
If she's going to continue being hostile, I'll release my 2 held actions when I can.
Is this magic?
Yes.
Can I have my flat DC 3?
I rolled a 3.
Excellent.
So, flat DC is 3.
Yep.
All right, everybody,
Not bad.
reflex.
I have 32.
35.
I have a 26, even though I'm on my back. Avery has a 33.
Esteban has a 27.
26.
27.
Don't forget the bard is giving you 2.
Oh, 37.
29.
Who
20?
did not get a 27?
With the 2, I have a 28.
Yeah, same with same.
Thank
Thank you.
Avery had a 33. She had a 35.
What about Azara?
Forgot about the cat.
This kitty's on fire.
Okay, well, I rolled 11 for Azara. So reflex is a 29 for Azara.
All right. So everybody makes it. You are only taking half damage, and you do not land on your butt.
I'm already on mine.
Does critical success matter?
You can take half of the half.
Oh,
for that.
awesome.
It is not a 0 damage one for this one. All right, so that is 29 points of force damage
Is that? Did you half it, or are we halving that?
That is going to be halved down to 14.
Yep.
So critical would be a 7. And I got to it was right there. You have no actions left. You did have held. Anybody who has held actions right there, if you would like to use it, the spark itself is within that burst, the lantern. So, if anybody would like to use one of your actions to protect it or not.
I'll use electric arc against her.
You're using electric arc on her? Okay.
I'll protect the lantern
You want to protect the lantern?
with
Okay.
at least one of them.
Okay, so you spend an action to kind of lean over and take the brunt of that force from in front of Sivril. That is 15 points of damage to you for that. And Chevy, you are doing electric arc.
Basic reflex for her.
All right. Oh, that's a really low roll. Oh, that's the fiery leopard. Hang on.
Here comes that crit electric art again. Jesus.
That is a reflex of 20.
23 is my DC.
Okay,
Oh, sweet.
so she failed.
Can I borrow your D4?
I forgot to say that.
Can I borrow your D4s?
13, 14, 16 points of electricity damage.
Okay. You see it hit and it doesn't quite do the amount of damage you expected it to do.
Hey, all that damage that we took, everyone takes 2 less from the resistance from Esteban.
That's true.
All right. Oh, I didn't put that there. All right.
One more
Alright.
damage for my courageous anthem as well.
Oh,
You're within range of Esteban, so you get the +2.
I added that.
Oh.
so it's 18 total, right? Or 17? 17 total.
I think it's 15 total.
15
Didn't I say
total.
14 for the damage originally?
I thought you said
I thought you
16.
said 16.
I thought
Okay,
he said
then
16,
17
so you
damage
said
total,
17.
sorry,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, so I had that right. All right. Okay, so that was on her turn. She used all 3 actions to give the judgment pulse out from her. Everybody felt this radiant force pulse that comes out from her in a burst of light in 60 feet. And you all feel that damage. As you jump in front of the spark, it does flare. And the light changes from that bright white to almost this warmer, like pink color. And that brings us to Chevy used his actions. Bruno, you've only used 1 of your 3 held, and that brings us to Sunshine, unless Runa is releasing.
I'm still not sure if we're attacking her.
Well, electricity just arced over and hit her, but
Oh, that's a fair point. Okay.
On her judgment burst, I'm going to use my flashy roll reaction to allow me to move 10 feet and gain panache as well.
okay. So
Just
moving up
move
here or here?
Over behind Avery.
Behind Avery. All right.
I'm gonna try to get up there with the rest of them.
Okay.
Can I do an acrobatics?
You can
I'm
try.
a little bit better at that.
You can always try something.
How about a 28?
Okay, 28. You can leap up there a little bit. You're kind of at the edge. I need 1 more for you to get up fully.
I didn't actually. I wanted to save an action.
No, sorry.
Well, to get up fully, that's
You'd just be kind of hanging on the edge.
That's fine. I just want to see what's going on up here for a minute. I'll get up on my next turn. I'm going to use my last 2 actions.
Okay, so you're not gonna go fully up, so you're kind of hanging out here, right here.
I'm going to use my last 2 actions to cast a 2nd level harm spell on Cyril
Okay,
for healing purposes.
gotcha.
$50.
50, you say? Yeah, it looked pretty good. 50's legit.
Somewhat scary. You feel the lantern shatter in your hand. You feel this, and you hear this burst. And now there's just this flickering light. All the pieces of the lantern falling. You might have a little bit of the handle still in your hand. But as sunshine heals you and you feel it, you're like, oh, that felt really good. Oh, what is that? You know, kind of thing. As it busts open and that's about all that happened right there.
Cool.
Doesn't dim, but it's not within the casing of the lantern.
That's all my actions.
Esteban. That brings us to Esteban.
That guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
Esteban San Jorge Manuel de la Vega.
Correct. That is correct.
Emmanuel.
Right.
Such a long name.
Right.
I mean, that is how it works.
Let's see. So she needs to make me a will save.
Okay. That is cocked.
Sure.
Can't tell if it was a 1 or a 19. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
That is a 4. Let's see. Plus her will. That is a 23.
26.
All right. So that is a fail.
Okay, so for the target must, when attacking, the target must roll twice and use the worst result whenever attempting. That's not what I want. That's not the right spell. It's hard to read.
So Brooke can't see.
I can't. It's hard for me to figure out. I can't remember what spell it was.
He only has so many. They don't change.
Oh, I know they don't, but I was reading it earlier and I don't remember which one I was reading.
Avery is on deck for
Yeah.
Sunshine.
Yeah, I'm looking at her spells and I'm going, there's some interesting spells here.
Oh, okay. There it is. It's the Cycle of Retribution one. On the failure, it's still the will save. The first time in the round, whenever the target takes hostile actions, the target takes a D4 mental damage. And that is sustained up for 1 minute.
All right. All right. So
And that's all for him. He has 1 action, he'll save, but I don't think he's in with any kind of range to help anything.
okay.
So
Avery, are you staying right up by this thing, or are you gonna
I
back up?
sure am,
Okay.
because I'm going to try another one of these very interesting spells that she has.
Okay.
Let's do a fortitude save, please.
comes at 17.
That would be a 22.
Oh my
That's
god.
a fail. So,
You weren't expecting that, were you?
no,
Here we go.
Actually, sorry, 23.
still fail.
Still a fail, but it was 23. Rolled a 2.
Okay.
It's only on Chevys that they roll a 1. I mean, that's how that works, apparently.
She has scurvy now. Stage 1
Can he just
scurvy.
get diseased?
Stage 1 scurvy.
Your touch afflicts the
They are
target with
not
an
immune to
advanced
disease.
form of scurvy, a mariner's disease stemming from improper nutrition. The symptoms of scurvy include fatigue, joint pain, loose teeth, and internal hemorrhaging.
So she has fatigue. Fatigue
Yeah.
1. Is it immediate onset?
So I imagine you probably have to look at the disease of scurvy.
Stage 1 is enfeebled 1, and the damage dealt by persistent bleed effects is increased by 1.
What's the spell called?
Advanced scurvy.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Someone get this chicken orange.
wow. Wow.
Advanced
Advanced scurvy spell. All right. So,
I didn't pick these spells.
on failure, target is afflicted with advanced scurvy at stage 1. Right there.
And
Flat out.
stage 1 is enfeebled 1, and the damage dealt by persistent bleed effects is increased by
Okay.
1.
Well, she's not got persistent bleed yet, but she is
I'm pretty sure
enfeebled, so she is taking a
I love you, Avery.
neg 1 on strength-based rolls, DCs, and attack rolls, damage, all of it. All right, so she's got scurvy. Okay.
Careful, that's gonna rot off.
That's awesome. Yeah, she does pick some really interesting ones.
I'm like,
she does.
what was she thinking when she
Advanced
decided
scurvy.
that
You know
scurvy
what?
was a spell to take?
You know, but it gives them a negative to everything strength-based. That's not too bad.
Day's weight is also enfeebling. I think she's just looking to weaken them.
It is
She's
ranged
like-
touch. She just reaches out and touches this angel. Is she gonna stay right there?
No, we're gonna save that action to protect.
Okay, so
if
she's
the
staying
thing,
right
if
there.
it,
Okay.
even though it's not in its casing anymore, it could still need protected.
Okay. So saving an action. All right, you're Neela. I'm
sorry.
Avery,
it's-
that was awesome.
I think it's safe to say that we're shooting at the angel now.
Yeah.
Advanced.
Because she now has scurvy.
She has scurvy. You guys don't want
I
to
mean,
catch
at
it.
this point, shooting her would help put her out of her misery.
I mean, for the love of
Oh
God.
man. So I am gonna shoot at her.
I almost got water everywhere again. I took a drink. And she said, put her out of misery. I about spit it all over the microphone and everything else.
You're
Oh
pulling
my
an evil.
gosh.
He's trying to drink his coffee and he's spitting it everywhere.
I definitely almost spit my water everywhere.
That's a dirty 20, so I'm assuming
20.
that does not hit.
You got
Dirty 20 will not hit.
you got one from the bard and you got one from Chevy still.
Yeah, I still don't think 22 is gonna do it.
You gotta take all the ones
She's
you
an
can get.
angel.
She is off
She is
guard
also being flanked, so she's off guard, yeah.
And enfeebled.
and enfeebled. With her
So
mad,
hang on.
With her mad
so
scurvy.
neg 2 for the for
Oh, wait.
being that she's enfeebled, which takes neg 1 off that. No.
Okay, still not
22.
Damn, that's
Okay.
close though.
Oh, that's much better. So 29.
29 will hit.
Okay, Jinx gave you a reroll there. If you want to reroll that,
The 29 or the first one?
what the first one?
Let me deal with the 29 first.
Okay, great.
You can bank that.
7 damage
All right.
on that, and then I will re-roll the first one. 25.
25 with her negs will hit.
Yes.
Damn that scurvy.
Who'd have thunk?
Off guard and scurvy. The bane of angels.
Huh.
I mean, Chevy knows about scurvy. He's on a ship.
I tell you, it's not.
You
it's
gotta
not
bring
easy.
citrus with you. That's all I gotta say.
16
Somebody
points of
hand this
damage on
angel
that
an
one.
orange.
Somebody didn't eat their oranges.
We actually like limes.
Oh,
So
It goes good in
Stuck
your
with the
rice.
yeah.
tequila.
16 for that. hit.
He says rice, I say tequila.
Yeah.
You guys notice that the electric arc and the shots fired, they definitely do not do as much damage as you think they should. All right. So that's your Neela. So that brings us to the top of the order. Anybody releasing any actions? Or keeping those?
Can I
ones
even
you're holding
attack
to
while I'm
protect?
hanging off the edge of this thing?
You can always try. You can always try anything.
I mean, at this point, she's having problems.
I feel like I can't do twin feint because I'm both hands.
Yeah,
I'd fall.
Never
you kind of only can use one hand at the moment. You're trying
She's
to hold
definitely
on.
having problems. Evil said feed her some of his cornbread. It's to die for.
Forget your +2.
27.
27. You hanging off the edge would become a 25. That will not hit.
Okay.
25 hit last time
It did with all of her
25 did.
things.
with
Was it a 25?
with Ernela.
the
Oh,
neg.
She's got a
yes,
neg
yes,
three-
it does.
neg 3.
Because of her negs.
Looking at the wrong one. Yeah, that's true. 25 will hit.
Negs cubed.
Thank you for the reminder, guys.
No
I was
worries.
looking at the wrong thing, apparently.
Stop trying to kill us.
15.
Everybody dies.
16.
I just got here.
Sorry, I
I
messaged
remember that.
Avery. I messaged Avery. It's like, I don't know why you have that spell, but
But thank you.
Source
you
of
said-
entertainment.
she said it sounded fun.
Bravo,
fun.
bravo. That's definitely an Avery answer right there. It
When-
sounded fun.
When now your angels in the world have have a weakness to scurvy.
All right. So that was 2 attacks, yes? Or
No,
one
that
attack?
was just
one
one.
attack. All right. So what else you got?
I'm gonna do another one.
All right. Don't forget your
Neg
negatives.
5. That's gonna miss.
Okay.
Because I have a neg 5. 25 barely did it.
All right.
That
Do you
makes
want to
that
do
one a
anything
20.
with your last action?
That was my last action.
Oh, what was your first one?
Climb?
I used an action to
Oh, that's
for the
right.
lantern.
You were holding. All right. So. It is. Was everybody holding any actions? Now we're back to the top of the order with Civil. Or did we just go?
No, we're at the top.
Confused at the moment.
We're at the
All
top.
right, we're good.
I'm so confused too.
Confusing me. All right.
Scurvy threw us all off.
It did. It
Yeah.
really did. Fantastic.
Several will just look at her and say, "Can I defend it? Absolutely, I can." And I'll hold all 3 of my actions to defend the lantern.
Okay. All right, Bruno, we're back to you.
I guess it's not a lantern, so whatever this thing is now. Can I put it in my hand?
Trying to grab it.
Yeah.
Your hand kind of goes through the light.
Okay.
And that is a feeling. It's definitely something. There's definitely that's a odd feeling.
Okay.
Runa,
Ooh, neat.
we're back to you.
Can I climb the rest of the way up?
There's nowhere for you to really go unless you go kind of off to the side.
Can I climb up the angel?
You can always try things.
I like piggyback rides.
Angel has a backpack.
You can give me an athletics to try.
Again, does it have to be athletics or can
It
I
has
do
to be athletics for
Okay.
this one.
We need to get you those pole climbing spikes.
Spiked boots.
Pitons? Oh.
Climb an angel.
24?
24 will not do it.
Oh.
As she's
So close.
quick and easy to shake you off or flick a wing, and you can't quite get any handholds.
I'm just an annoying bug. Got it.
You should climb her with your knives.
Clever.
Yeah.
Wolverine climber.
Can I describe my fate twin feint attack like that? Just making handholds?
In the angel.
I like this plan. Yeah.
You can try. You can try.
It might give you a few more
What am I
bonuses.
rolling for that?
It's an attack.
Attack rolls.
Just my attack rolls? Okay.
Don't forget your
It
plus
would be
1.
attack.
Or is it plus 2?
Plus
Here's
two.
the thing: if you miss, you have no hold.
You
Oh,
fall.
That's gonna suck.
It's for the cool points.
Nat 20.
So she tried to climb her. That didn't work. So she's like, "Fine, I'll stab her and climb her." And natural 20.
Not an annoying bug.
You're not getting rid of me.
All right, so you get 1 inner. Roll damage.
Yeah, get there.
Double it all. And you are flanking, so there is sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Freaking natural 20 as I try to climb her by sticking my knives in. I'm making my own handhold. That's how this works.
She is. Oh, no. I can't say that. Nope, I'm going to say that.
See, I called her out. Now she's not doing the finger thing.
I already did my figure thing. Thank you very much.
Hey, careful. She's busy
I
mounting an angel.
So there's 21, and you said double it, right?
Yes.
42.
All right, so 42 points of damage.
It's pretty
Ow,
legit.
That's
for-
just
That's a
one.
lot of numbers.
That's
We've had 42 quite a bit.
That's quite the handhold she's got there.
You definitely have a dagger in her.
That's only one so far.
She's like, yeah.
Ah, 1.
That is not a 20.
Oh, that's upsetting.
25 plus 2, 27.
All right.
We've had a
Damage.
lot.
Her
We've
ass is
had a
hanging off
lot
the back.
of 42s today.
Yeah, like at least 3.
She has her knives in the back of this angel.
8, 9,
She's probably only got it like in a calf.
But still.
The calf of the
12, 13, 14, 15.
15. All right. Okay. That brings us to Chevy. What would you like to do?
Oh, she's still up.
I still don't want to draw my weapon, but I'd like to run forward, like through the crowd, and almost like tackle her with my unbalancing finisher.
Okay.
To kind of push her over the edge, and I'll go on top of her while I'm.
Please don't land on your back, angels.
Unbalanced
It's gonna suck.
finisher is what kind of a thing?
It's a strike. You attack with a flashy assault that leaves your target off balance. So I'll make my strike, and like as I'm hitting her, like making her off guard.
Okay, how about you make that a shove?
That's fine.
Athletics. Here we go.
Athletics. Where's my? Oh, there's my d20. That's a 40.
Jeez.
I gotta get off the advanced scurvy here. That is a 40.
Do I?
Holy cow.
Is it? Does the +1 apply to skill checks, or is it just attacks?
The +1 to attacks and
Okay.
I believe it's just attacks.
Attacks and damage.
39.
Even then, it's a 39. That is almost a critical. Almost so close. But you definitely
hold on, I'll
do.
look.
You hit and you shove. As you shove her, you get to shove her back 5 feet with a shove. So
Okay.
you definitely knock her off here. Now, granted, I did say she was kind of hovering with the wings just above the ground. So you shove her. You're taking this spot. She is now having to hover here. I need another pillar.
Well,
hold
Runa's on her.
Runa's on her.
Yeah,
With my
Runa's
last
on her.
action, I'm going to use my unbalancing finisher with her in front of me
That
with
is
my fists.
True. Runa is technically hanging off first. So never mind, I don't need another one. Well, I might need one to...
See, now it's me making you balance minis.
Yeah, I know. What is it with these little people, like, making you balance me? There, Runa's hanging off first. All right. Can you hand me that next one there?
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Okay. That is sorry, 24, 25, 26.
26. To hit?
Yes.
That'll hit.
All right. That is. 2, 23, 24 points of damage. And
Okay,
she's
with
off
your
balance
fist?
with my fist.
Oh,
Because it still applies the precision damage from my precise strike.
24, you said?
Yep. And she's off balance now.
All right. She has Runa with a dagger in her calf hanging in the air.
With scurvy and off balance.
She has scurvy and she's off balance. Okay, so flying in the air there, she's going to lift up slightly, bring her feet up, and she's going to grab you, Runa.
Okay. I'm prepared to cry. I got this.
You're
free
prepared.
action.
This is
It
not
is.
gonna feel
We
good.
discussed this before. It is a free action to cry. It really is.
Yeah.
So. That is. Where's my athletics? There it is. Does a 23 hit your fortitude DC? 10 plus your fortitude.
You said 23?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it matches.
Okay. All right. So she has grabbed Runa.
If it's what you have written there, you at least get a +2 from Esteban from your
Oh, a
saves.
+2? Then no.
To your saves when you roll them. That's
Okay.
for a roll. That's not to actually adding to your saves there. Now, his Veil of Valor does add to his own will save. That's different. All right, so she grabs a hold of Runa, and
There will be a whimper. I made bad decisions.
grabs a hold of
Decisions were
Runa,
made.
pulling
Not all
her,
good.
pulling her knives out at the time, and sets you right there beside Chevy.
Oh, just nicely sets me down.
She gently sets her down. And hovering right there in the air, you see the glowing pink. She puts her hand out, and it goes into her hand, and suddenly you guys are back in her little living space area. Out of combat. Quite sudden, but you're just back in the area where you've got a couch and a few chairs. You can see that kitchen. Still don't see a 13, but
He's a bitch.
she stands there still looking not as radiant as when you first met her. You see she's, as I said, her wings had thinned, the hair not so vibrant, the armor more dented and tarnished. Well, that was interesting. So,
Gesturing to everybody who's not been through an angelic trial.
So, then, when the gods forget what they owe a mortal soul, I expect you all to remind them. You see that glow that had gone into her hand kind of reappears. And she puts her hand to the actual blade of the sword that she'd brought up. And it's almost as if that glow in her hand begins to etch into the blade itself. She slowly moves her hand along it. Speak its name. The one this is going for.
Talvain.
Talvan.
Talvan. As it
She finishes the etching, and it's in runic Empyrean. So much of an embellishment around it, but it doesn't actually say the name. Now, the last part is who will wield it. Because whoever wields it, you must give to it. Because there's not, I can't complete it without one last piece. Who's going to wield this weapon?
Is it that for you to judge? Was this not a trial?
It is. It was. But if you're all companions, you still all needed to pass it. Now, I need something from the first one to wield this weapon, and I'm going to be asking something big.
Several. You're the only one that can really, wield a sword like that. Of that size. I mean, I'm sure Chevy could.
Technically,
I prefer lighter blades. But
it can be anything you want it to be as far as a weapon goes, as long as it's a melee weapon. But it will get no bigger than it is now. But it can be smaller.
What do you, what are you asking for?
Are you the one going to wield it?
Seems to be so.
She steps closer to you. She kind of holds it out and lets you look. So, here's the thing. I know what it is to carry a soul not your own. But you carry your own. You carry yours for everyone to see. But carrying someone else's, to protect it, to fail it, to mourn what it might have been. This blade was forged to sever gods from the heavens. But it cannot awaken without a soul brave enough to stand apart from them. Or at least a piece of one.
Are you asking me to give this my soul?
At least a piece of it, but considering yours is fully encased on your chest, I would say that it would probably have to have your entire soul. And from what I can see, it's a soul that has suffered and endured and still chooses to protect others. So,
what happens? What happens to me if I lose this?
if you're going to take this blade, I suggest you don't question if you're going to lose it.
It's not my intention to lose the blade. Just like it wasn't my intention to lose my soul either.
Well, you haven't. You carry it on your neck. She puts her finger out and doesn't touch it, but gets very close. Right here. Close to your heart. You have it. This isn't a price I ask you lightly. But it is something that is needed for the completion of the Divine Bane. And the first one I made, the first wielder put a piece of their soul in it. I will be honest, I don't know what putting an entire soul within it is going to do. But you would not simply wield the Divine Bane, you would become part of it. your soul guiding its edge, shaping its judgment, carrying the burden. She gets really close to Sivril and almost whispers. Those of you, if you strain, you can hear her. You've been owned before. By blood, by death, and by her. I see it. I see your scars. This is not the same. This is yours to give or keep. But if you choose this path, know this. The blade will never lie about who you are. Because you will be part of it and it part of you.
Whatever choice you make, Sivril, we stand behind you.
While they're chatting,
Really?
I'm gonna back up away from the group and inch my way towards the door.
Okay. Actually, you find it seems to be open about that far.
I'm just gonna set a little note down on a random surface on the way towards the door.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hang out because I kind of want to know what he says.
Okay.
So he reaches up and pulls the necklace off his neck, and it breaks the clasp in the back. If this blade will show who I really am, and if I become part of it and it becomes part of me, then let's see what happens.
Well, let's burn your soul into the steel, and I will make you a weapon that will make the gods tremble.
I think it's time. I think it's time they deserve it.
That's where we're going to end for the day. Sivril, having handed his soul over to an angel to place within the divine bane, and once more, you guys have gained another icon.
I agree with you, Laura.
Laura says this is
That's bullshit.
So we will see you guys again next Tuesday when we continue and see what happens now that Sivril's soul is being placed within a blade. And, of course, check us out on Monday for Bloodlords. And check out Barnabas Brushes on Wednesday.
tomorrow.
Gonna
Barnabas
end on
Brushes.
a nice serious note there, guys.
Yeah, you notice how I signed you all up for, standing behind Sivril's back there for, yeah.
Dude.
I feel voluntold.
Yeah, damn right.
Look, I don't know about you, but I'm about to conscript all of you to come play another day during the week, because I'm not going to wait till fucking Tuesday. Jesus.
What happens?
Damn it.
Appreciate that, Evil. I love little crazy endings, cliffhangers.
That wasn't evil.
Making people
That's
say bullshit.
Pyrokite.
Sorry, Pyrokite.
Said crazy
I
ending.
saw green
Yeah,
and
you
green on
saw
mine.
green and green.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pyrokite. Thank you, Pyrokite.
Yeah, next
And
week.
welcome. I hadn't seen you in there.
Barnabas Brushes
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Barnabas Brushes tomorrow.
We could not do Friday.
Friday, we're going to drop the first episode of Critical Knowledge, and then you got the weekend to think about all the cool shit that's going to happen at the beginning of the week. Monday you got Bloodlords, and Tuesday we're going to plug back in and see what the hell is going on.
Gonna burn his soul into the steel? What the fuck? And maybe she'll eat an orange.
And she'll, once your soul is burned into the steel, maybe the gods will tremble. We'll see.
Hopefully she still doesn't have scurvy.
Hopefully we all get an orange.
I'm bringing you an orange next week.
I'm totally only going to pick oranges. It's totally what I'm doing. Over by the door.
I mean, we have apples.
Dude, that was crazy. All right. Laura, take us away.
Raid time.
Yeah, take us away, Laura.
Are you gonna make it till Tuesday?
I don't know.
No?
Fucking
He's
like,
gonna bug
I'm
the
gonna
hell
have to
out of me.
I'm gonna have to call a therapist or something. Jesus.
Have a good night, guys.
Yep. Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely. We'll see you next Tuesday.
But join us tomorrow. Maybe you'll get a sneak peek at Howard.
What?
Maybe.
Howard?
Yeah.
A duck.
The duck.